My viewers forever.
Can't believe it. All sorts of research I'm doing. Looking at all sorts of analytics. All sorts of people that are watching and praying, but they're not subscribed. What you doing here?
It's a good question. It's a good question. What's people telling me today, man? Good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, wherever you are around the world. Know what I mean? Woke up a bit late today, though. I'm gonna be real honest. So we're not like late for the show, but we're a little behind on what we normally do in the early part of my morning. So what am I doing right now? I'm putting one together. You know how we do it already. Let me know you're good. I'm gonna jump in the chat in just a minute. Numbers are fluctuating nice and early. I know Broski's still probably going. And of course, we've got to wait until we get like Shane. I have been thinking though, especially in the summer, is to maybe move the midday kickoff a little later, or if we're still going to do the midday kickoff, we'll you know, we might have to try and do something in the evening time. Now obviously it's probably not the best time to try and start up in the work rate because it's summer and there ain't even really much to talk about. But like I said, you know, we're getting purged at the moment on YouTube, most people. So even if you do get good numbers, you might be like getting, I don't know, example, you might be getting like 10,000 views per stream. When the YouTube purge comes, you'll get like 4,000. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Or something like that. So it does affect everyone. It does affect everyone. So you might be seeing people streaming and it's all looking good because they're still getting their, you know, their 1,000 views and money and things like that. But it's another example would be like saying, say you earn like 10 grand a month from YouTube, and some people do, some people earn more than that. And then the YouTube purge happens and then you're down to like 3 grand or something. It's a big sting. You're used to 10. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So anyway, enough waffling about that. We're going to zap into the comment section. You know, like disabled Ben White trying to overlap Saka. Let's go. Straight into that comment section. So let's see who's in the building, man. Roll call. You know how we do it already, man. You know what I mean? We're just going to chill out as we usually do, because what the fuck is there to talk about? Transfer stuff. And I did the Canon headline separately yesterday, so please go and check that out. And then I've come off from pre-recording, and there's new fucking news. Not new news, but new things, like talking about Savio and things like that. So yeah, man, let's see who's in the building. Then we're gonna have the Canon headlines, and then we'll see Wagwan. If there's no one here, then it will be a short show today because I've got things to do. Yeah, we got Man Like Football with Ends. He's doing very well for me personally because he's just under 7K. He's kind of like Deji, not far from 7K at all, but the numbers are very good. Like every time I go in there, 200, 300, like very good numbers in it. I'll tell you who else has been doing very well lately. And I didn't even know them. Like they're only on like 800 and something subscribers. What's the guy's name? Like Paz the Creator or something? I don't know if I've ever come across him before. I don't know if he's like a top gooner or a bottom gooner or somewhere in between. I just don't know. But I've been seeing his stuff coming up, so we'll have to check that out. Hey! Hold on, Kwaja, hold on.
Amazing.
Amazing. Kwaja's put the R in there, everybody. Hey, life is about to get so much better. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Let me big up Kwaja, manly clap.
You okay?
Man, put the R's in there, my viewers forever. Hold on. It's taken so long. We have to make a big deal about it. We do. Big up Kwaja, man. Finally, my G. Big up, big up. Big up Rancelini. How you feeling about this J Timberlake news? I'm pissed off, bro. You know, obviously, I managed to speak to Ginger J yesterday. Yeah, lots of things got sorted out because obviously there was miscommunication because everyone else I got their number. I'll just give you a brief little story. Jay, I don't have his number. He's a very busy guy. Obviously I let him know that I'm your brother's cousin. Like, not that I want to come with my hand out, so I didn't, you know. I offered to give him a little something for coming on and things like that. And yeah, there was miscommunication. He thought he had to turn up somewhere. And I'm like, bro, I sent you the link for StreamYard. Like, he does his rap battle league. He does things on the internet, but it's usually off of his phone and shit. So it was just a big miscommunication. It was like, I was waiting for you to send the address. I said, bro, it's StreamYard. There is no address. But anyway, you know, plenty of apologies and things like that. And he actually wants to do the show. I said, please, like, if you don't want to do it, just let me know, because I'm going to have to re-edit stuff and boom, boom, boom. But all sorted now. So Ginger J should be there on the next one as well. Got his number now, so obviously the communication will be a lot better. So I thought I'd just keep you up to date with that. Bit of miscommunication on my part. I didn't really think so, but when I went through the messages, I could still make it out. But sometimes you can kind of see where things might have got lost. So should be all sorted now. Next month, July the 7th, maybe, or the first Sunday next month, Pitch Politics will be back, of course, and we should have Ginger J there as well. So yeah, the reason I mentioned that is because I jumped onto Shane's membership stream yesterday. Big him up, my brother, every time, bro. You know what I mean? That's my proper friend. So of course he's like, jump on if you want. I had a call, so I jumped on for a bit. Then I took the call with Ginger, sorted everything out. Bish bash bosh. So, but yeah, Shane messaged me this, bro, like 10 minutes before I jumped on his member stream. So that spanned my head again, bro. For me, this is almost like when you told me that Arteta's not going to get sacked no matter what. So it's just like, you're just telling us that we're slaves almost. And all the things that we've been saying about, you know, him playing players not fit, playing them on injury. He says that he cares about them, but does he? We've been saying all these things all year and people talking to us like crackheads. I also said on Shane's yesterday, big up Jamboy, Jossie J was there. I think KLS jumped on. I had to go, so I don't know who else came on after that, but big up to all the man them. Decent little conversation, right? And I'm saying, bro, did we not say that this Arteta guy is gonna fuck up these man's World Cup? Now let's be honest. I said on Shane's yesterday on the member stream, go and watch it. If you're not a member, then join up with Shane, just like over here. Like, we could do with the help, innit? The motivation to keep going. But yeah, this is all the things we said, Guna, bro. We said, and I said on Shane's yesterday, how the fuck did Saka and Madueke make it to the World Cup? Now, it would have been questionable if Eze made it to the World Cup. He's played well this season. As much as people want to say he hasn't, he fucking has. Way better than most of our other players in the team. But he hasn't played enough. But still, he's played a lot more than Lewis Skelly, for instance. So in my mind, Lewis Skelly won't go in. Madueke's not done enough to go. Saka's not been fit. He ain't gonna go. It might only be Eze. No Ethan, no Skelly, no, all of our players that have done well and should be why should they not have a World Cup to look forward to just because they want to win the league? Do you know what I'm trying to say? They should be able to do both of those things because there should be competence at the club, rotation, you know, trust in your other squad players. So you don't have to keep playing. You played him in the final. This is what Shane was saying. So he came on, remember, I think it was some of the second half and then extra time and then penalty. So it was like about 60 to 70 minutes that he played. How could he have played that game if he's not good enough to turn out for Netherlands? Just like Saliba, by the way. Apparently France played yesterday. I don't know because I wasn't locked in. And Jamboy and them, man, they were saying, no, Saliba starts tonight. Because I'm like, bro, if Saliba don't start, he's got the same problem. So once again, here we go. Our players have injuries and problems, but the manager's so craven to try and do something, right, that he's going to break them all up. Now, listen, you know me. Trophies are the success. It's the measurement of success. It's the, yeah, that's what football's judged on at the end of the day, whether you like it or not. But not if you're not being competent. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't want a player that's 70% playing in a final, a biggest game, big, massive game for us. You're 70%. I don't want you playing in the final. You're not prime Messi. You're not Ronaldo. You're not Ronaldinho. You know what I'm trying to say? You're Jury and Timber. So unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with it, right? Things like that. The same for any player, bro. I keep the same energy. Saka, Saliba, Magalhaes, any one of these guys, if they're injured, why are you on the pitch? I don't want you playing. I want you to get better so that we've got bigger chance of keeping you for longer. But he does it all the time. Magalhaes and Saliba, I said last season, they've lost a bit of pace. They've lost something. All of these injuries. Ben White, fucked. Saka, fucked. Declan Rice, I keep predicting that he's going to be the next one. And Timber's always been there as well. And now look at Timber. Missed how much at the end of the season? No Carabao Cup, no champion, or no played in the champion. He shouldn't have played though. Not the big game at Etihad when we played City, trying to win the league. And if you didn't play him, he might have had a chance to even feature in the World Cup. But you did play him, and we don't know if that made it worse or not. But it's more than likely that it did. You know, it's mad, bro. It's mad. So I'm gutted for Timber, for Lewis Skelly. You've got Ethan Wanyeri on training. And I've never even heard that shit before. If someone gets injured, it's better than just saying, well, you're just here and you're never going to get to play. But still, the players are getting disrespected. And I'm not saying that, you know, Ethan's better than, I don't know, whoever, Engamoa or whoever, right? But they deserve their place. They deserve their place on merit, should be. If they would have had the games, we would have seen that again this season. So I'm pissed off about it, bro. You know what I mean? But it just vindicates everything that we've been saying, that this guy's a clown. He doesn't look after these players and they're playing through injuries. No, if they weren't fit enough, they wouldn't be on the pitch. Why are you giving him credit for something that he doesn't care about? He's proven it time and time and time again. Players that sat down for a week, not trained, not kicked a ball, not done anything. You should not be in the match day squad. But lo and behold, not only are they in the match day squad, but a lot of the time they come on if you're Odegaard or you're Havertz. Or, yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I'm gutted for him, bro. I've seen it. I'm gutted, bro. And we've been saying this. It's why we love the internet. Go back and watch the streams. Arteta is going to fuck up a lot of man's World Cup. And here we are. Moreno's still there. He might play, but we're still trying to get him back to come and play parts of like he's such a big miss. It's really winding me up. I don't want any players injured. I want to have the choice to pick between all of these players. But as long as you're being competent with their fitness, with their positions, and with how good they're playing at the time. But bit of a tangent, you know. But I told you he's gonna fuck up some man's World Cup, and here we are, man. Big up to you, Kaja, man. Appreciate that, man. Finally getting the viewers right. Dropping my like, share, and big ups to Viewz and the chat. My bro, what working obviously in it. I appreciate it, bro. Make sure you're all subbing to Recon. And you know what I ain't done? Because I ain't fucking gone to check I ain't checked your Lego thing. So I hear what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it right now. That's what we're gonna do, because I just want to have a quick look at it. We'll maybe even bring it up, maybe. I don't know. So what's going on? Is it not recognized? I was gonna say, is it not recognizing like oh, you was close to 600, now it's 566. You see what I'm saying about this fucking YouTube thing, Recon, bro? It's annoying, bro. I finally got to 2,740. I was like 3 or 4 in, and now I'm right on the precipice to going back down to 3. It's demotivating. But keep going, my bro. Keep going. Keep going. Just like everyone that's got a channel, Vidge, every single one of you, keep going, bro. You're seeing me. I've been here for nearly 3 years, nearly on 3K, and still struggling, guys. So keep going. Anyway, let me go to your post. Look at this, man. And he did share it as well. And he shared it yesterday. Big love to Recon, man. Big love, my bro. This is what I'm trying to say. I do the same to you whenever I see your live. It's just habit. Don't cost anything, and it means a lot, man. Especially if you can't contribute, be a member, send a super chat, sharing the live. Let's try and build the community. Big up to Recon, man. Really appreciate that. But instead of the waffleini, because look, I found it. I like what I'm seeing so far, but let me show the man them. For the man them, I put my neck on the line. Big up all the massive that know about Heartless. You have to be pretty old for that. You have to be an uncles, you get me? But look at this, man. Look at this. It's looking all right, mate. See if I can make it any bigger. No, it's just gonna go into, let me see if it's still showing on the screen. A little bit bigger, maybe. Yes, man. You said you're bleeding hands. The Lego's mashing you up. Nearly finished, people. kind of like this, maybe a little bit smaller than the real, maybe the picture's making it look a bit smaller. Right? It's not like a tiny, you can tell like it's meant to be original size. Look at that, man. Make sure you post. Yeah, you right. Well, I'm saying make sure you post it. You have posted it on your channel. You know what I mean? Big up to Rika, man. Trying to get this World Cup thing popping. It's Tuesday. We've got 2 days until it happens, people. Like, I need to get, bro. I'm just like, like I said, I'm still trying to sort out shit for pitch politics. I've got one more thing that I'm trying to announce soon as well. I've got a couple that under the lenses. Obviously, football with ends is tomorrow at 7 p.m. So I will be here for a midday. I'm pretty sure Clean Through is on Shane's this week if we're doing it, because obviously, you know, I'll have to see what he wants to do because there isn't too much to talk about. It's just World Cup. It's just, you know, transfer shit, and that's about it. But if it is, then it is. That'll be at 5, and then we'll be back over here at 7 for football with ends. Yeah, big him up, man. Doing really well at the moment. And there's Recon Football's link, man. Appreciate that, Kwaja. Let's make sure we get everyone's link in. Can someone get Kwaja's in, or put your own link in if you want as well? Andrew, my brother, hope you're well today. Hold on.
This fucking manager!
Hey, that's put me in a good mood, you know. Kwaja's put the R there. My viewers forever. Things are changing, my people. Things are changing. You never know. We could go on to retain shit. I don't know. Things are changing. There's Andrew's link. Appreciate that, my bro. Big up, Kwaja. Share the ting. Yes, man. Please do. Big up Sam back in the building. Man United gang. Gangster, how you doing? Dre's in the building. Ain't seen you for a minute, bro. What you telling me? You got fed up of views for a bit. How you doing, bro? You good? I ain't seen you for a minute, my bro. Hope you're well, man. Big up, man. Other channels appreciate that, but you know what I'm gonna do, bro? So let's get those members in. We can get that pinned, and then we can all move on. Big up to Kwaja, man. I'm pissed we're getting linked to all these bums. I want world-class player signings, this club, this fucking man, bro. We're gonna talk about it. Like I said, I covered Cannon headlines separately yesterday because we were just rocking out, having a laugh. I thought it was a half-decent show, but we are gonna do the Cannon headlines in a minute. Just so we got something to talk about. There we go. Big up to Kwaja. Moving mad today, bro. Jeez. Kwaja's moving mad today, bro. You telling me, bro? Yeah, you won the lottery or something? You got your willy wet? I don't know. You you tell me, my brother. Yeah. Members links. There they are. Pin the message. Big up to Kwaja. Appreciate that. That's now pinned. Guys, go and check out the members. You know, if you got a bit of spare money, 99p to join the viewers, innit? I don't even know what that is a day, like 3p a day. I don't know. Work it out. It's not expensive. Man, like Viewz. Big up High Park. Appreciate you, my bro. How you doing today? Connor's in the building as well. Appreciate you as well. And Sam, yeah, as I said yesterday, I think we all sorted that out anyway. Let's try and move forward a bit better. Appreciate you, Connor. Football Bants and Tings in the building. Working to have you on in the background. I appreciate that, Connor, man. I appreciate that. Have a great day. Darren Martin's in the building, my Jenna. What are you telling me, bro? Hope you're well. And Robert's in the building with the Cheeky Tuesday champions. The champions. It always sounds good, innit? And we're going to have to rinse it, you know, because as soon as the new season starts, people are not even going to try and give us no ratings like that. Especially if we don't, like, do well at the start or something. Do you get me? They're going to be, hey, you're not going to be champions soon. They're dying to say something. They're dying to talk about champions of Europe because that's all they got left, innit? It's all they got left. But yes, man. Big up my bro, Robert. Hope there is some good news. We're going to get into it in a minute, my bro. I promise. Big up to you, Andrew. If you're on Kick or Twitch, show me a bit of love. Martin Taps in the building. Ain't seen you for a minute as well. How you doing, bro? Big up Viewz. The poor club doc gets sacked for Arteta's mismanagement all season. And the guy that called the decision was hired by Arteta, his friend. You could not make it up. But dictatorship. This is what me and Shane was looking at. I was just talking about him. There he is. Legend, bro. Big up my brother Shane. Make sure you're all subbing. I know you all are. I'm pretty sure when I woke up late. I'm pretty sure it was over 100 though when I pressed the like button. My brother. Yeah. If you're a member, go back and watch the stream yesterday. Good chats, but I'm upset, bro. Just like I was saying, Timber, Skelly, Wanyeri, I knew he's going to be affected by it. I didn't think that Saka or Madueke would get picked because they've been shit this season and not fit for a lot of it. But there they are. I thought Eze wouldn't get picked. So that's a big base of our English players that are having their World Cup fucked with. Not just that, but Jury and Timber for Netherlands. A big miss for Netherlands, by the way. Mikel Moreno. He might play, he might not. He's not going into it 100%, is he? Do you know what I'm trying to say? William Saliba. The same shit, bruv, with Ben White. Oh, he needs an operation. We'll just wait till the... Like, what? You're just going to make it worse. Like, it's... I don't know, man. But yeah, me, Shane, like I said, KLS, I think Joshy J, Jamboy. Go and watch it if you ain't watched it, man. We were discussing it yesterday. I'm in a bit of a good mood today. I can't lie. I don't know why. Maybe because Kwaja got the viewers right. I don't know why. It's not like I got my willy wet or anything, but sometimes you wake up, you're feeling better than others. I'm trying not to deep it because it's going to bring me right back down, guys. I promise you that. You know what it is? I was saying on Shane yesterday, it's like sweet and sour. It's like I can't, and I don't know what's the matter with me, bro. Of course I enjoyed. Do you know what I was watching yesterday? I was watching every goal and every moment that built up to our Premier League win. You know, there was Kai Havertz goals in there. There was Max Dowman. There was fucking the Madueke corner that went straight in. There was the Eze fucking it up against Spurs. Do you know what I didn't see a lot of? Fucking Martin Odegaard, bro. I didn't see a lot of Havertz either, but one or two little moments. Even he had some. Well, going for a catch. Do you know what moments I saw? Bare Gyökeres moments. What are you talking about, bro? I got my coffee. That's what I saw. No one talked to me, bro. Because this guy made Gyökeres and Eze the runners up, bruv, the backup dancers, and it's them man that really won us the league. Now there was important things. I think Moreno scored an important header against Wolves. I can't remember. Like everyone had a part to play, but who had the biggest parts to play? It weren't none of Arteta's favourites. Let me tell you that. Big up my guy Shay. Make sure you're all subbing to my bro, man. Need to get a third right back to help out Timber and White. Would love Munoz from Palace. That's a good shout. Coyote as well. People are talking about Livramento. I don't want Livramento. I'm not saying he's not a good player. He just missed the glass. We don't need anyone else like that. We need to try and, you know, veer far away from that as possible. Big up Blake though. Big up Martin Tapp. Bigging up the legend that is Shane. Come on, man. Big up Martin. Andrew. And there's Shane's link. Press it. Show love. Don't be pagans. And Vigilante as well. I don't think he wants his links put in, but go and follow him up anyway. Go and follow him up anyway. And the gaming channel. Hope you're well, bro. Dappins. Arteta gonna sign a bunch of wastemen again. I hope not. We've been hearing about all sorts. Fucking Alvarez, Morgan Rogers, and then I'm hearing about Morgan Gibbs White. I'm sorry. Like Morgan Gibbs White for me is like Sesko. Get him if you're getting me other players, so it's not all on him. Otherwise, I don't really want Morgan Gibbs White. What's he? And the money that they want as well. Hold on. Didn't Fabrizio Romano yesterday say Matthias Fernandes, 85 million at West Ham? Are they on fucking spice? Who do you think's gonna pay that? I'll tell you what, Man United fan, Sam, I'd be vexed if it was my club. He's not worth no 100 million. You know what I mean? Because that's basically what it is, 85. For a relegated West Ham, you'll be lucky if you got 60 million. No one's gonna pay that. I'll be if someone does, crack. Like I need whatever they're smoking. Big up to you guys, man. Dappins, RSL back in the building. Ain't seen you for a minute as well, man. What's going on, my people? I know it's summer though. You know what I mean? Kids are winding up. People getting ready to go off on their holidays. World Cup starting. I hear it. But of course, I want to see my viewers everywhere, every day. Khalid, my brother, how you doing today? Fraley's in the building, my GG. Trippier to Wolves on a free. That's a good move. Wolves are going down. Trippier's like, I don't really want... Trippier could probably still find Premier League football, though. So that's a bit mad, isn't it? But you know what? He might just want to play. I'm getting old. I want to play regular. You know? Like Savio. Because that's heating up again. To Tottenham. And I was talking to Nighttime Kid. He messages me a lot on TikTok, sorry, big him up, asking what I feel about the Tottenham signings. And I'm like, look, it's not great. It's not like it's world-class signings, but it's very competent signings. You understand? Savio, I believe if this guy gets regular game time, he might actually be a problem. Now, he is a problem. He's a very good fucking player. Just like all of these guys, we need a little bit more in the final third, but he's someone that I'd take a risk on. Just like Barcola, not Madueke, not fucking Pedro Neto, not so many other of these wingers, but a couple of them. Because I rate what they do. Doku as well. Don't always score, but in terms of how dangerous he is. So I think that's a good signing. You know, Van der Heck, if they, or whatever his name is, Van Heck, if they get him, good signing from Brighton, Premier League ready. Andy Robertson, they need some experience. They're having bare kids that couldn't really get them anywhere last year. You know what I mean? What's his name? Sinisi as well. There might not be young players. That's what Nighttime was saying. I want young. I'm saying, bro, what you need to do is stop the fucking rot. Don't worry about young players. Don't worry about how old they are. Let's get them into your team and make sure that Tottenham don't finish in the bottom half again. Because if you do, that's 3 times, and it might be 3rd time lucky. You might not survive this time. I'm just saying. So there's every chance that you'll have an upturn, but there's just as much chance that you'll be down there at the bottom because you've been down there for 2 years. It's not a one-off. So that's all I'm saying, man. Traveling, mate. Fair play. Been wild out here with the missus. My pops and folks waiting for the World Cup to kick off. My pops took me to the 2014 one when we won it. Now my turn to... Oh, man. Dude, that's amazing, bro. And I'm not going to lie. Like I was trying to say yesterday, I don't think you was here. I wasn't a mummy's boy. Like my dad was my first parent, if you know what I'm trying to say. That sounds amazing, bro. Quick round of applause. Surprised anyone can afford this fucking World Cup. What are you telling me, Dre? What do you do for money? Is there any jobs going? Do you know what I'm saying? Man said he's going to the World Cup, living his best life, bro. I appreciate that, man. Jelly, can't lie, bit jelly. Sean's in the building. Big up Viewz, like shit, bro. Come on, hold on. Where is it? That's all it is, my G. Not everyday money, but every day you can like and share. It's free, my people, and I appreciate you. Feeling a bit hot in there, man. What's going on? I have to open some of these windows. I appreciate you, Sean. Hope you're feeling better today with the stomach and all of that. Hendo, my brother. My Mr. Mensa, good afternoon. Viewz, listening in the gym. You see what I'm saying? Always showing me up, Hendo. Now we love a bit of Hendo, man. 60 and still, he's probably fitter than me. I'm 42. You know what I mean? We love a bit of Hendo over here. There's Sean's link. Appreciate that, Kwaja, man. Recon, okay, I'm back for a bit. What we on? I'll tell you what we on. Let me not waste no time. Yeah, because we're going to probably start losing people soon. We'll jump into some canon headlines. Big up Viewz in chat. Big up to you, my bro. Yeah, man, let's have a look at what's going on, and then we can just have a rap about it. Yes, my people. So again, as I'm late, I'm still billing it. I haven't got everything just ready to go. So my apologies. I need to get a bit better with that as well. Can't lie. But boom, we're going to have a skydive. We're going to have a skydive first, as we usually do. Then we'll check out X. And if there ain't too much on X, I might just have to go and check out the Fabrizio Romano video, unfortunately. Now, yes, when I look at the guy, I feel like he's a Dolmio puppet. He winds me up. I don't know what it is. It's like when I look at Arteta, I'm just detested. But I have to rate what he's done. You have to rate the success in terms of Fabrizio. Like, he's fully tier 1. If he says it, more time it's gonna happen, innit? So anyway, let me just quickly get rid of this. Whoop. Let's go in. Let's get into some of this new. Like I said, I'm not gonna read everything. It's the headlines, people, and it should give us something to talk about. Next up, the players who could become stars at this World Cup. Obviously there's a few. Yan Diamande, you've got what's his name again? Why am I forgetting his name? Sick. I've always rated this player, you know. Why am I forgetting his name? Man City player. What a dickhead. Mr. Burns. Why am I not Rico Lewis? Why am I forgetting his name? Anyway, baller. Absolute baller. That's why I want Morgan Rogers, but I don't want Morgan Rogers to come and be our left winger. Like, it might bang. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Eze wasn't totally shit there, but you could tell it's not a long-term thing, is it? What is my man's name? I'm feeling like some dick, and not Rico Lewis. Bro. Brain fart. You know what I mean? We all have it. I'm not going to go into the whole thing. Maybe after, actually. Dzeko, I did not think I would be playing at 40. Why not? Now, obviously, most players don't. But if you're fit, if you've looked after yourself, if you're lucky enough to not have bare injuries, it's not impossible, you know. But once, as an outfield player anyway, like goalkeepers, yeah, you could imagine them playing until 40, no problem. Outfield players, but big up Dzeko, man. Like, and a lot of things, like, you know, for these footballers, like, they don't really got nothing else going on outside of football, and it's their life. See, as much as I hate streaming, bro, and I do, like sometimes I really think, fuck's it, I can't be asked because we're just going over the same shit. But when I don't do it for a day or two, like if I'm on holiday or I start missing it, and this is what these footballers are like as well. It's probably why Dzeko's still trying to kick ball, you know, Neymar, Ronaldo, these guys are still, you know, midlife crisis almost. But big up Dzeko, man. I heard he's going to is it Fenerbahce? Am I chatting shit? Where's he going? I tell you what, let me quickly have a look. I'm just not gonna read the whole thing. I know he's leaving Barca. Longevity having helped Schalke win promotion to the Bundesliga at the age of 40. So what, he's playing in Germany now? No. The striker's ready for one last stance at the World Cup. Okay. Didn't think I'd be playing at 40. Blah, 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 blah. I thought they were going to talk about where he's going after the World Cup, but maybe that's the big thing for him, innit? He wants to play the World Cup, maybe bow out on that, you know? Luka Modric as well. Fucking hell, man. What a player. All right. I'm going to come out of this quickly, guys, because it's not telling me where he's at. Brentford latest B's youth team. Player joins Falkirk. Not exactly big news. Somali referee dropped from World Cup after US visa denial. I mean, I don't know why. What's the matter with the USA, bro? Do they think like they're the, like, I don't know, the boom, like, what do they say in life? The boom boom room or whatever. You get me? Like, I don't know who America thinks they are. They're trying to tell people they can't play in the World Cup. We're at war with you. America's, you know what, with America at the moment, bro, it's like you're losing all your power and you're just lashing out wherever you can. They're not going to be able to do things like this soon. I don't know what's the matter with America, bro. You know what I mean? The first World Cup fan parks that are going to be charged. It's all peak. Is this guy a bad referee? Because you're telling me visa reasons. Why would you, does anyone know anything about that? Why would they turn you down? Like, if you're a criminal, or like, if you're not a criminal, for me, I don't know, what reason would they have to turn you down? I'd like to know. If Mr. Mensa, any of you guys in the chat, let me know. We are going to get to the paper talk, but just in a minute, wait a minute. Eriksen's doing well after collapse. I did read a little bit of that yesterday on the Canon headlines right at the end. I'm glad that he's okay. I never knew he had a pacemaker, people. I never knew. You know, if my dad had a pacemaker, he might still be alive now. They were trying to put one in him, but his heart was at 25%. So if they operated on him, they couldn't guarantee he was going to wake up. So it was too dangerous to put the pacemaker in. And then 2 years later, kick the bucket. You know what I mean? So big up to Christian, man. Glad that he's well. You might have to think about something else now, though. I'm pretty sure he's not broke. He might not be as rich, because you lot seem to forget with inflation, the way these guys spend their money, they're all idiots, innit? Oh, I'm just going to get paid again next week. You know, like, so I don't know. Maybe he needs to retire from football is what I'm trying to get at. But let's move on. Sullivan facing further scrutiny following investigation by BBC and Times. Now, I was going to put this as one of the headlines, but then I saw Timber not making the World Cup, and that pissed me off. So that won. But you see the Sullivan guy, when I tell you it's going to be a bombshell, yeah? West Ham got relegated. You stayed yourself with the club. Bare thing, you should have been leaving this club bare times and you still stayed there. One little thing that's personal, you're trying to say you're innocent, but you've left the club. You're not innocent, bro. As I was saying yesterday, we were talking about Michael Jackson. Now, I'm probably not going to watch that DVD because I don't like Netflix. I feel like they're, you get me? You know, Michael Jackson has kind of been in the news recently. His movies come out, and then you're doing a whole documentary about all of the kids. Now, at the end of the day, he was proven not guilty on every count. But I said yesterday on Shane's, and I do believe that, you know, is there really smoke without fire? I don't think so. However, you went to court and you was proven innocent on every single count. Every single count, you was proven innocent. But yet the moment your movie comes out, Netflix jump on the thing and try and, you know, put my man, put his name back in the dirt. So whether he did it or not, I don't know. But I don't like how Netflix moves. So that particular documentary, my missus was watching it yesterday. I'm not watching it. That's my little bit of a, and that's not like black, white. It's not nothing like that. It's just about hypocrisy and Netflix just being opportunists, if that's the right word, you know. But listen, I'm going a bit around the houses. All I'm saying is, you see the Sullivan thing, bro. It's big. There's no way you just leave the job. You didn't leave after relegating West Ham, after you moved them to the London Stadium and said we're going to challenge and all that shit. You didn't leave, but you're leaving now. before anyone's even found out what's going on. Let me tell you something. That's gonna be a bombshell. That's gonna be a bombshell. Now it might not be, but I'm willing to bet money because, like I said, bro, all the fans upset with you. You've relegated the club. No one wants you there, and you still haven't left. But whatever's gone on privately, that's gonna come out. Oh, you're leaving, bro. I'm telling you, it might be a PDF thing. It might be mad. It might be mad. So we're gonna wait and see for that. Origi retired. Told you that yesterday. Key dates England fans must know. Milo Mikalenko, sorry, I can't even say his name properly. New contract. We gave you that yesterday. And we're going back into the same old news. So it's very hard, isn't it? Especially with the World Cup, the transfers not going in as heavy. It's hard to kind of come up with any content. But let's have a look at this. Then we'll go on to X. And then we might even watch the Dolmio Puppets video. Top stories. So this is what I got reported yesterday. Emi Martinez is a target for Juventus because they're trying to get Alisson out of Liverpool. Imagine if they sold Alisson, Salah's left, Konate's let like bare people, Andy Robinson. Like, I don't know what Liverpool's going to be on next season. It'll be interesting to see. But anyway, that's the talk. Alisson stays because Liverpool didn't want to sell any more players. And now they've turned their attention to Emi Martinez. But Emi's on big money apparently at Villa. And Juventus don't know whether they can pay it. Tottenham advancing talks for Savinho. We said this already. Real Madrid hold genuine interest in Chelsea's Enzo Fernandez. Why? I think the guy is so overrated. It's unreal. I would never pay anywhere near 100 million for that guy. Like, he's so underrated. It's unreal for me personally. But here's the top stories and transfers from Tuesday's papers. So Man United. Now, this is what I saw yesterday about 11:30 because it's all been Man City in it. Talking about Tonali, talking about Elliot Anderson. But Man United seem to think they can beat City. Now, they're not going to beat him. They're not going to beat them money-wise. They're not going to beat them wages-wise. But I deeped it and I said, you know what? If they tell Elliot Anderson, brother, you're going to come and be the main man here, the star. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Week in, week out. None of this. You might get a bit of rotation, but more time, it's your name on the team sheet, innit? So that's something they can offer that Man City probably can't. But then we don't know how it's going to go at Man City. Yeah, we don't. However, because of the history of Maresca, I've actually seen him. I've actually seen him rotate from the start of the season. So it might still be the same thing at Man City. It really might. And Man City will give him what he wants because they do that, unlike Chelsea. So it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. Elliot Anderson could go to United if he's guaranteed to be playing all the time. That might be the difference. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Man City might say, look, Rodri's getting old, boom, boom, boom. But is he going to be guaranteed as much football? So I don't know. That for me, that would be the only way that Man United could take him away from City. Just told you about Emi Martinez and Juventus. Tottenham are in talks for 60 million deal for Savinho. I don't think that's bad either. Not when you're hearing fucking Matthias, whatever his name, Fernandez for 85. Are you on crack? Madness anyway. Real Madrid hold interest in Fernandez. Arsenal abruptly sacked their head doctor Zafar Iqbal just days after their Champions League final defeat. And you see how it's only a little small piece in the paper. We covered this on the member stream yesterday. So like I said, if you're a member for Shane, go and watch it. And Shane said, look, it's all, they've lined up their ducks. It's too coincidental. You know what I mean? Plays in the Champions League final. Netherlands say, what the fuck is this? Like they've opened up the hood, everything's mash up, they're sending him home. And then they're trying to sack this Zafar like it's all his fault. Like he's got the last say. Oh, he's not ready, but play him in the final. Okay. Like, no. I'm so sick of no one seeing what's going on. It's not even hard to see. This guy is a manipulator. Enzo Maresca got sacked for much less, but yet here's Arteta mashing up people's futures, mashing up their World Cup, just about getting over the line in the Premier League, by the way. That one, we didn't walk that. That wasn't a canter. But yet this guy Iqbal's getting sacked. And he's only been here a couple of years as well. Why? Because the other guy got sacked. So what's the common denominator? Mikel Arteta. Because the training's too intense. He doesn't know how to rotate. He doesn't trust the rest of his squad. And he doesn't care enough for the players to get them back to optimal fitness. Newcastle on the brink of completing their first signing of the summer with 20-year-old French goalkeeper. What has happened to Newcastle United, man? I'm gonna have to get Specs to come on, bro. I need to know, because 1 minute you're there and you could be challenging and it's Europe and woo 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 woo. Now you're just some selling club. What? And last year I thought you man was gonna be unleashed, you know, like Jet Li, bruv. You've been waiting your time for PSR and FFP. Last year was their time where they're meant to spend, and you turned into a selling club and you got bullied by Liverpool. I don't know what's going on. And then I might have had a little bit more love for you, man, if you knew the assignment, but you tried to fuck up Newcastle, West Ham. Sorry, 3-0, West Ham. What for? Did it move you at the table? Did you get into Europe? Like, Newcastle's upsetting me lately. I can't lie. England's Michael Oliver and Anthony Taylor in line to earn a record. Bro, these guys are shit. This is what I'm trying to say. It's all a racket, man. It's all a racket. You know what I want? I want all the rules to be made clear. I want them to be interpreted by AI and take as much human shit out of this as possible. I'm sorry, because I still think it's corrupt as fuck. Zlatko Dalic sees Croatia's World Cup opener against England as a pivotal to the summer fortunes. Then we're going into cricket and tennis, so we'll leave that there. I'll get into you guys' comments in just a second, I promise, but we are going to go straight onto X. And if there isn't too much, because it's been the same stuff over there, we'll probably go and have a look at Fabrizio's video, and then we'll come back and have some words. Absolutely bang on the money from Ian Wright. Look, hold on, because he's... Hold on. I'll play this. Just talking about the Somalian referee, so it's news. I ain't talking about Northside and Stricto want to beefing me up. No, that's not news. That's passer. Yeah, Simon Jordan calling out AFTV and troops. That is news. But I still felt embarrassed doing that like a grifter. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. If you like it, cool. If you don't, just move on. That kind of thing. But yeah, man, this is Ian Wright, and Ian Wright's a dickhead. The first guy I fell in love with, Lightning. Arsenal legend through and through, but as a pundit, I think you've been a mug. I can't lie, but I still have respect for him. I can separate things. Do you know what I mean? But anyway,
the Somalian referee has been denied entry. Every few hours, it's another story about fans denied, players denied, officials denied.
And not just that, what's going on for football? Like Senegal, oh, you man walked up, but you gave them the trophy for time. Let them start touring and all that, and then try. I'm telling you, bro, I think that decision was steeped in racism. I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm not sticking up for one or the other. I'm sticking up for equality. I am white and I am black. Equality, people. Players getting denied. Fucking, like, what's going on? It's America, man.
Journalists denied. Now,
I don't mind them denied because they're dickheads anyway.
You know something? I'm laughing, but it's not funny. It's actually not funny. Something has to be said. It's expensive tickets, the most
expensive tickets
ever. Expensive accommodation.
That's what I'm saying. And lots of people in America are like, oh, people are not hiring our Airbnbs. Oh, what? Because it was 1,000 one day and it's fucking 3.5 the next. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But it's crazy though.
Sport through the roof. It has to be said. You know, is this how the hosts behave, really, for the greatest game, the greatest tournament in the world?
But this fucking orange fucking Trump guy, like I feel like this guy's fucking a robot. He's AI at this point. What do you think's gonna happen, bro?
Is this how the hosts behave? Are we not hearing more? Are we seeing how Qatar got dragged? Are we not hearing more?
Qatar got dragged. Didn't Iran get dragged or one of those other people get dragged? Like, who do America think they are? Make America great again. Cool. Just leave everybody else alone then. And if anyone does live in America, just leave the country. I know you're, especially with the slaves that got brought over all those years back. They're not immigrants, bro. They didn't come here, flee in another country. They were brought here. So America, if it isn't, because really and truly it's the natives' land before anyone. So all of you leave, innit? But the white people took it over and then they brought over the slaves. So the white and the black people in America are American. You're like, you can't tell the black people go back here or go back there. They never came here of their own free will. Unfortunately, that's just the truth about it. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm going into a bit of a tangent, but this is winding me up. I tell you what, we're going to move on from it anyway. I agree with Ian Wright. The hosts are taking the piss. They really are. But in the spirit of saving time, Let's see what the old Domio puppet's got to say today. You still got this pinned. We know he's going to be the fucking manager. Change it. But that's how bad the news is at the moment. That's how bad the news is at the moment. Tony D'Amico will be new AS Roma director. I mean, who cares? Who the fuck cares? This is how bad the news is at the moment, guys. Sports trending. Somalian referee. Jose Mourinho. Politics, horrific. I don't know. I don't even want to look at the politics. I really don't. Belfast is for some reason trending. Real Madrid want a player who can play, but yeah, Fabrizio spoke about Calafiori. At the end of the day, I like what I've seen with Calafiori and Miles Lewis-Skelly on the left-hand side, but this is Mikel Arteta we're talking about. He's probably seen that it works and said, "Oh, I don't want to do that." Like fucking crackhead. And not just that, but this guy's missed the glass. You can go, bro. You can go. I'd say Josko Gvardiol is probably more important to City than Calafiori is to Arsenal. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure most of you guys would agree. Now, if he could stay fit, it's good to have an option for centre-back, for left-back. But you're just looked at as an option. You're not looked at as a main guy, as a starter, do you know what I mean? Maybe you could be if you could stay fit, but that's been the problem ever since you've got it. So if you want to go to Real, bro, go back to Italy and we get decent money, I'm not bothered. All of our people in defence are centre-backs. All of them. Even Timber, even Mosquera, White, fucking Hincapi, Calafiori. None of them are fullbacks. So if we let a centre-back go, get me a fullback. Left or right, it doesn't matter. But there you go. Fabrizio Romano, there might be something in it. And if Calafiori wants to go, fuck off then, bro. Because you didn't, for me, he's so good looking. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Looking like Donkey from Shrek. I don't need good looking. I need world class. I need bad boys. I need footballers, not models. So if you want to cut out, I'm not going to be bothered whatsoever in Madrid today. I mean, bro, we'll talk about squeezing blood out of a stone. We know he's going to be the fucking coach. Sorry for swearing. Florentino Perez is the winner. So we know. This guy, man, every January, every flipping summer, just makes bare money as well. I'm jealous because I wouldn't mind it. You know what I mean? But still, you know, you can just see how craven it is, like just anything. Current plan at Man United remains for Altay Bayindir to leave and get regular game time. Man United working on new backup while Tom Heaton stays as third goalkeeper. Jesus Christ. Bruno Fernandes, Man United and Portugal. I can't believe this guy won player of the season. He's shit just because he got the assist. Bro, he's better than Odegaard, but still. Rubbish. Chelsea, our 26-27 home kit is out now. Bro, you could have had a sponsor across that. We'll get into Chelsea in a bit anyway. Here we go. No chances for Keenan Yildiz exit this summer. So all of you Arsenal fans, Yildiz, been talking about him for time. Juventus have got their willy all the way up him. I know that's a bit dark, but come on, Juventus. Are they even playing European football next year? If Arsenal was to come in for Yildiz, what? He wouldn't want to go? This is the club saying, we're not selling him. And I hear that because they got every right to do that, and not enough clubs do it. I like Yildiz though, but like I said, I didn't ever expect him to come. I just had a feeling, but I would take him 100%. Mönchengladbach confirmed deal for Isaac Lidberg. Don't even know who that is. After Kieran Trippier deal done, Wolves are now in talks with Raul Jimenez from Fulham. So Wolves are looking to get straight back up. This is good signings if they can get these guys. Now, while Jimenez would leave Fulham and go to Wolves, I don't know. I think he'd have probably better options, but you never know. I think that, and his phone might be dead. There might be no one calling him. Trippier, I didn't expect that either, but he's probably thinking, fuck it. You know what I mean? I don't want to go into another country. I reckon both of these guys could have got Prem, though. Let me know in the comments. But still, they've got their shit out the way. They'll probably be starting a lot of the games, if not all of them, and try and get Wolves back into the Premier League. I think that's all right. Trippier and Jimenez for a relegated team. You know what I'm saying? That's decent. Dumfries to sign these deal. We know this. Negotiations underway between Palace and RC Lens for Pierre Sage to become the new Crystal Palace manager. If I was a Crystal Palace fan, I'd be upset, man. You proper fucked with the base, innit? 2 trophies in 2 years. That's all gonna stop now, innit? I'm promising you, especially because they're probably gonna end up selling as well. Well, Gap is in this fucking guy. I have to respect the success, but it's just, I don't know what it is. Sometimes you just don't like people, innit? He's done nothing to me. I might meet him, he might be all right, but just from the outside in, just like Goldbridge and Arteta and, you know, Henry talks Arsenal and so many people that I just don't even want to have a conversation with you. Positive Dan, like, let's just not waste any time. Anyway, Marco Palestra to Newcastle. We spoke about that yesterday. Como working on 2 Brazilians to join as new fullbacks. Yan Couto from BVB and Kaiki from Cruzeiro. Listen, we need some fullbacks. Ain't heard of none of these guys, though. Juventus want Dibu Martinez. We told you all of that. A hat-trick for France in friendly tonight for Michael Elise. Pussy clot. And I've been saying, forget Madrid. I was saying even before that. Why do Saka's broken? We need a proper winger. Go and get Elise. Oh, he's at, we can't get him out of Bayern. Says who? Bayern's a big club, yes. But I'm sorry, you know what I mean? If no one else came in for Elise and we put down 150 million, Elise would come to Arsenal, bro. Like, what? If we're a big club, we'd be going for people like this. And Real Madrid just do these kind of things just to win their elections. And you want to try and talk about Arsenal and Real Madrid in the same sentence? Like, allow it. Hat-trick for Elise. I got France as a dark horse, you know. I got France as a dark horse. I do. And Michael Elise, I'll chop off my arm if we could get him. I don't care about Neymar conditions. Like, what are you doing? Taking up a space in the Brazil squad when you're just pants nowadays. You're just old. Like, it's same for Ronaldo and Messi. You're taking up a spot that someone younger and more hungry could probably come and take. In my humble opinion, Bernardo Silva's decision will be made after the World Cup, as reported, not now. So why is everyone saying that he's gone to Barcelona then? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Barcelona and Atletico in talks with Jorge Mendes for weeks, despite reports and deal done/closed. New clubs and options could still be possible. Exclusive. It's not an exclusive. It's the same story, but this is fucking winding me up. Blame Arteta, everyone. Why is Havertz, even Havertz? I don't blame him. He's not the boss. It's Arteta. Why don't all these players, our Premier League winning champs, get to have a nice summer and then go and get to compete for the World Cup as well? Why? Because Arteta don't know what to do with anyone. He don't know how to look after his team. He don't know fuck all about fitness. And he's killing our players out of the World Cup. That really, for me, that's a big blow for Netherlands. Netherlands was a dark horse as well. All those celebrations of winning the league and you want to have another brilliant summer and try and win the World Cup, you don't even get the chance because Arteta don't know how to rotate. I'm so sick of this guy. Look, Mateus Fernandez, price tag 85 million. Are you on crack? What the fuck has this guy done to be that? Ignazio Abate has agreed to become new Torino manager. Weren't he a player before? Dibu Martinez, we've given you all of that. No negotiation between Al Qasida and Chelsea for Mark Gui so far. Okay. Newcastle will complete the steps for their goalkeeper, but this is bad, man. Newcastle need to sort their shit out. Negotiations ongoing for Savio, so we're just going over the same stuff at the minute. Oliver Giroud has signed a deal for a 1-year extension at Lille. Yeah. David Ancelotti will have Giroud as part of his team. Listen, Giroud will still probably come in and do better than Havertz and Moreno right now. Mikalenko, we gave you all of that. Same for Elliot Anderson. So it looks like we're going over the same news. I won't go to David Ornstein because he don't tweet as much as Romano. But what we might do though quickly, guys, is I know this guy's probably got like 3-4 videos a day. Oh, welcome to the channel. You know what I mean? You fuck, he's killing it though. He's killing it. Maybe it's a bit of jealousy. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Excuse me. I'm just seeing the thing from Pro Boxing here as well on YouTube. I have too much integrity. Rants and bants explodes at opponent pullout. But then everyone's telling me they got another fighter and he didn't want to take it. Now, I understand. Like, the guy could have been taller. He could have been way heavier. You haven't trained for this guy. You don't know anything about this guy. But your fans have turned up. You've turned up ready to fight. You know what I mean? In my humble opinion. But yeah, keep smashing the like for me, people. Make sure you're subscribing. I will get back to the comments, I promise, in just a minute. What we are going to do, though. Oh, my days. Sorry, guys. I got to show you this. This fucking gimp, bro. This fucking gimp. Now, we've all been talking about minerals and saying big up, man. I haven't been watching all the videos, but I said he's going to be dragging it out like he's having a battle because the views are going to be mad now. It's worked in his favor. You know, oh, the last of the Mohicans, fucking minerals. Let's have it right and all this shit. It's worked in his favor. And the fact that he's managed to, and Blue Cohen to being involved, it's worked in his favor. So his views and subs are going to be mad. It might not last forever, but for now, you know, crazy. But the point I'm trying to make is, hold on. Let me, I'm doing too much waffleini. Too much waffleini. Look at this shit, bro. This fucking, I don't even know if the prick's got a mullet anymore. The mullet with morals, bro. Who's this down in the bottom right? Landed the minerals, bruv. Commentary FK, yeah, commentary, bro, because no one cares about your footballing opinions. And this is what I don't like. Don't act like the white knight. You know what I mean? You'd have more respect if you're just like, yeah, I like the passer. I'm here for Car Crash TV. Or you try and act like you're not. Landed the minerals. Is that really news? Maybe that's more news than, you know, two friends were in Spain and, you know, one lost the keys and the other one had skid marks in his pants. You know, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, this guy's outside people's houses, rummaging through trash to try and find some passer. I suppose this is probably a bit more news than the other stuff that he covers, but nobody cares, bruv. 190 views in 15 hours. Nobody cares. Yeah, I'm just saying. Right. Where is he? Your fucking baby man. Obviously, I don't subscribe to this gimp, but look, 10 hours ago, nearly 100k views. This guy's killing it, though. I have to respect the progress, but him as a person, This is the most latest one, 10 hours ago. Elise and Julian, different stories, Enzo and Rel, Bernardo's movements. And then he was talking last night about United to attack the deal. Julian Alvarez, I think his agents come out saying no one's done anything. But what we'll do is we'll have a quick look. I mean, it's 8 minutes. If they're waffling, I'll try and forward it up a little bit. But we want to hear what's going on in it. We do.
Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer.
For fuck's sake, man. My internet's so bad, innit? And my internet's been set up at my mum's. I'm thinking I'm just going to have to move it over to here. Because to move all my stuff down there, I'm here too much. It doesn't make sense to be down there regular. But this internet in this house is garbage. Good for downloads, but anything else, garbage, bro. I'm sick of it. Look.
For market today, guys, many things to say because it's going to be a very busy week. There are things happening on the pitch, things happening obviously behind the scenes on the market, many things to say. And so, Fra, how are you?
Sake, man. Just pause it for a minute. Look, even now, I've paused it now. Can you see all of the buffer? Can you see the grey line, all the buffering? And it's still playing shit. So I can't be asked, you know. This is why this internet is going to be probably the main reason why I just say fuck this, you know. Honestly, paying £50 a month for the internet down at my mum's and it ain't even here. It will be here for the new season. I'm going to have to do something, man.
All good, and let's start rolling because the World Cup is about to start and
look.
Many things are about to happen.
Oh, many things are about to happen. How did these guys get in this position, bro? I don't understand it. The old Domio puppet here is bonkers. I'm just trying to pause it just so that it don't fuck up as much, but it probably will.
Yeah, many transfer news we will have to touch on today, many things to discuss, and we will answer your questions because there are some big names, some big topics, some big stories. So let's go for it.
Let's start with Olise. 3 goals in the last friendly with France, and now the future. What's going to happen with him?
Yeah, fantastic, Michael Olise. I would say once again, it's been the whole season of Michael Olise delivering goals, assists. I think it's 57 goal contributions this season for not a number 9, a player who can play obviously up there, but not as number 9. And so it's fantastic to see Olise delivering once again also for the French national team, looking forward to the World Cup. But now many Real Madrid fans asking, could be still possible to see Real Madrid and Bayern?
Do you know what? I think it might be StreamYard as well, because see my internet shit, but see if I was just to watch this on its own, it wouldn't do this. But the moment I try and share it on StreamYard, even when I'm doing pre-records, and I'm watching it back and it's fucking wreck it, I'm like, what the fuck is the matter? I feel like it's StreamYard as well. Pissing me off big time, bruv. Look at how much buffer there is, and it's still going to move slow.
Reaching an agreement for Michael Olise, difficult. very difficult because at the moment the message
Although I might have to go down to my mum's though, because there's always too many people in the house. That might be another issue for the internet. But anyway, sorry, I'm waffling.
coming from Bayern is the message sent by the president Herbert Heiner a few days ago, and is we don't want to sell the player. Herbert Heiner in public, I think that quote was quite underrated in the sense that in the media maybe it didn't hit that strong, but to see the Bayern president saying, if Florentino Perez want to send us a bid, he can save his time because we are not going to entertain any negotiations. We are not a selling club. He was not closing.
Ain't that what Liverpool said? Again, look how much buffering. It's still. I thought to just smash this laptop. I was in a good mood, but now I'm not. But Bayern are saying all the good stuff, like they're not going to sell. You can put down 200 million, la-di-da. Newcastle was saying the same thing. Obviously, Bayern and Newcastle are different, but test out the 9. Put the money down. Oh, 150, yeah, you're not going to take it. How about I just put it in front of you and see what you're saying then?
The door more. And then internally at Bayern, those who deal with the negotiations every single day are still pointing at that statement, and the statement from Uli Hoeneß in May, the player is not for sale, no chance. So the moment Bayern are convinced they're going to continue with Michael Olise next season, then let's see what Real Madrid decide to do, if they still want to try or if they move forward with a different target, which is still a possibility because from Bayern the message has been clear. But we have
Get to the fucking point, man. Sometimes it's so annoying.
still to follow the situation. At the moment, the feeling is that Olise could.
And also, I'm going to give you a bit of inside knowledge now, yeah? Every time, it's like, especially if people's in the house, then it's just bare noise. Like, she's having a go at my son right now. Like, I'm live. There's just no respect for what I'm trying to do as well. So there's that.
Stay at Bayern.
Let's now speak about another huge topic, because Julian Alvarez, you spoke about him the whole day on Monday in all your videos, updates regarding the possibility of this bid coming from Real Madrid and Florentino Perez. Will it be the surprise of Florentino Perez he said last week, or not?
Look, this is the question of the night, probably. While we are recording this video, is late night here in Europe, and obviously there are many whispers, many stories around Julian Alvarez. Don't forget that 10 days ago, Barcelona sent a 100 million euros bid rejected by Atletico Madrid. Then the public statements from Atleti, who didn't want to entertain a negotiation with Barcelona, especially for that money. Julian pushing to go to Barca. Then what about Real Madrid? Today, I know there were statements from the agent of Julian Alvarez saying we didn't receive any approach, but I didn't get the same answer. The answer I got is no comment from Julian Alvarez camp and no comment from Real Madrid. I say that around lunchtime on Monday, and during the whole day, it's been the same message. No comment, no comment, no comment, which is not fake news, which is not bullshit, which is not forget about that. So
Then,
let's see what's going
anyone ever heard Romano is not the bullshit? Has anyone ever heard this guy swear before? But I hear what he's saying. The man them saying no comment, no comment. If Atleti sell to Real Madrid, the game's gone. You know what I'm trying to say? For me, obviously, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not like these things could never happen, but you've gone from you wanting to go Barca, they're like, we're going to pay all this money for Gordon instead. You want to leave Atleti, but you don't want to come London. Real Madrid literally might be his only option. That's crazy, isn't it? That is crazy.
to happen. I'm not saying anything on this. We have to see, to respect the no comment coming from them. But for sure, the name of Julian Alvarez is once again around the whispers in the industry. So let's follow the situation. For sure, Florentino Perez promised a big proposal for a big player. So let's stay tuned.
Can also Enzo Fernandez be another one for Florentino Perez? You know, there were so many talks, rumors also before the elections. What do you think about this possibility?
I'm sure that Enzo Fernandez is still secretly thinking about Real Madrid as a possibility for his future. This is not a secret. We know he experienced difficult weeks around March, April, when he did that quote in a podcast saying, I would like to live in Madrid one day. Then Chelsea were very upset, and so out of the squad for 2-3 games. Then back in the squad. The real issue there was not the interview, but was especially the fact that Chelsea and Enzo couldn't agree on a new contract, and they are still not close to reaching any agreement on a new contract. So I'm sure that Real Madrid remains kind of dream move for those around Enzo Fernandez. But at the same time, there is Chelsea. So at the moment from Chelsea, the situation is very silent and very quiet because Chelsea didn't receive any official bid or any official approach from Real Madrid. The focus at Real Madrid in this moment is on different players, but the appreciation for Enzo Fernandez is for sure something guaranteed. We have to understand what's going to happen at Real Madrid in terms of budget, because obviously this big bomba announced by Florentino Perez up front could cost 150 million euros or more. Then they want one more defender after Dumfries and Konate. So we have to see financially Real Madrid how much they will spend in these positions, and also for the midfielders what kind of budget will be left, because I'm sure Chelsea, even if they sell Enzo Fernandez this summer, they will not make life easy to any club approaching them for Enzo.
Staying in Spain and talking about Bernardo Silva to Barcelona,
I've heard enough. Obviously, the bloody connection ain't great as well, but I just wanted to hear about certain little things, the Alvarez thing, the Bernardo Silva thing. I don't really care. I'm surprised that he's got so many. Big him up, though. Big him up. I'm surprised he's got so many options. RSL said Savio just missing end product. Yep, he has everything else. Might come good if he gets regular game time. That's what I believe. Maybe, maybe not. The same for Barcola, but they're the guys. If I was going to take a risk on, you know, the talent pool of wingers, that I'd probably try and go and get. Brighton rejected 2 offers for Van Heck so far. Yeah, because you know what Brighton's on. They'll probably end up selling him, but Brighton's good with business, good with talent, and good with selling. Kind of like Bournemouth as well. So what's Arsenal on? Mad, isn't it? Epic Tales. Spurs want Savio and Marmouche. That would be good if they get both of them. That would be good if they get both of them, because at the end of the day, you lot have got to stop the rot. You don't want to be finishing in the bottom half this year. Like, stop the rot, get a bit more consistent. So we'll see. From Spuds, big up Fraley. He would be better off going to a club his first choice rather than bench. Absolutely. Big up Beef. Hope you're well today. Hi, bro. Who will Arsenal get rid of then summer? Excuse me. I saw a thing the other day talking about Trossard. You know, like he's already gone. Calafiori might go. You know, this club wouldn't surprise me if they try and loan out Ethan and Miles, and I'm just going to be really upset with that. You know, hopefully we can get rid of Gabriel James, but I don't see anyone paying for him. So we're probably going to be stuck, my bro. And we need to get players in, but quality now. Not just numbers and people that you're not going to play. Quality. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I think they're the guys. Maybe Martinelli, Trossard. Some of the Hayland guys might get loaned out. If we can get rid of Gabriel, then we probably would. James, and maybe Calafiori, because there's been a lot of talk about him with Roma and Madrid and stuff like that. Hey, Viewz, I finished the trophy. I just posted it, and yes, it's the same size. It's worth it. Big up, man. I did look at the unfinished version. Maybe we can have a little look at that again on the way out. Thoughts on the Wonder Kid from Lille? Ayub Buwadi. Arteta wants him again. No idea, bro. Don't even know who he is. You know, for Arsenal, I don't want to be hearing about wonder kids. I want to be hearing about world class and players that come in. I can expect something from straight off the bat. You know, I don't want to get like the runners up or the prospects this time. I don't think we're in the right place for that. Big up to Shaw. Madrid in for Schlotterbeck now. Okay. What happened to Rico Lewis? Yeah, what happened to him, innit? But what's the other guy's name, man? The one that was Sideshow Bob. Why am I just having brain fart on his name? It's one of those anyway. Do you know what I mean? Good player, though. Good player. Just disappeared. Yes, he did. If Berta is serious, he must get this guy from Lille, only 18. I don't know, bro. Serious about kids? You know what I mean? People question whether they'd... I was listening to... It came up on Twitter. So I clicked into it. It's fucking Robbie. It's Lee Judges. It's Cecil. And it's Dan Potts. And they're talking about having Krupi over Alvarez. And I'm sitting there thinking, are these guys mad? But I don't know, like, are they mad? Would you take Krupi over Alvarez? Because this is basically what they were saying yesterday. And I'm just like, wow, for a breakout season, I don't know if I would. He will be playing for Morocco in the World Cup. Okay, I'll watch him. I'll watch him. Big up to Epic. Boom, boom, room. You know what I mean? From Geordie Shaw, but it was also from Life, no? With Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. Is it the boom boom? Or is that no the upper room? Big up to you, bro. Big up to Tappy as well. Viewz, YouTube not sending out notifications. I only get Shane's, yours, DJ B's, Jez. Not getting lately for some, bro. Like I said, it's the purge. People don't seem to think it's not happening. But I've heard this from a lot of people. Just have to roll with the punches, man. But big up Tap though. Appreciate you coming in, my bro. He's at Schalke. Oh, is it? We're talking about Lewandowski. Nah, he's the best in Africa, unless we're talking about someone else. He's been there for a few seasons. Are you talking about Lewandowski? Who are we talking about? They are just Islamophobic as fuck in America. It seems like that, innit? It seems like that. It really does, man. Make America great again. You know what I mean? Schalke, like I said, I still need to know who you're talking about. Same as me, Martin Tap. I didn't get my notification for Shane's stream. It's YouTube doing what they're doing. Obviously, press the bell. Hopefully, they'll come out at some point. Viewz is because he's Somali, who's born in Somalia, and Somali from Somalia are banned from entering USA. Same with Yemen, Sudan, Iraq, from Trump himself, who did the trap. I'm not surprised. Terrible, isn't it? Absolutely terrible. I would love Somerville. That's one I would definitely agree on, my bro. That's one I would definitely agree on. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know about how much money they'd want, though. Again, he's had a breakout season like Harry Wilson, but so clubs are going to try and get as much as they can, but I'd definitely take Somerville. Big up Connor. Firstly, yes, mate. Weird. I am missing streams. Sorry about that, bro. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what to say. Obviously, my midday streams are midday, like every day, near enough. So can always catch you here. Trump really banned people from Middle East. That's mad, especially with the World Cup. Why would he do it? Because he's an absolute idiot. And these men are all like fascists, bro. They are. They are. You know what I mean? They want to try to get rid of all the brown people, send them back to Mexico. They try to get the black, the inner city people, that's black people, urban, back in the fields. Are you all right? 2026, these men are trying to go back to the 19 fucking whenever they had slavery. Are you all right? This is what they're trying to do now in 2026. Why do you think Elon Musk has just let Twitter become just the racism platform? And now he's just changed Japanese algorithm. So now the whole world's seeing what they're putting loads of shit up. Oh, I'm scared of black people and all this stuff. Why do you think this is what Elon Musk wants? Division. These are one of the richest guys in the world, and they're just on fuckeries. Bill Gates fucking up all the food. Elon Musk trying to promote this, race war. Fucking Donald Trump doing this fascist right-wing thing. Make America great again. All right. And just for everyone, it's not great. Go into a shop, go into the supermarket and tell me America's great again. It's crazy stuff that's going on in the world, my people. I don't like to mix it with sport, so let's try and move on. Big up to Mike Adams. I'd take Somerville too. Yeah, man, I would. I don't know how much I'd pay for him, though. I don't know how much they'd want. Being found not guilty doesn't mean you're innocent. Big up Vincenzo. No, it doesn't. But at the end of the day, what it does mean is that if a company tries to drag up all of that shit again, they should be getting sued. Because whether you believe it or not, that's what a group of jurors and the judge not guilty on every count. Now, I was the first one to say there's no smoke without fire. But you've had your day in court, and they said you was innocent. So the fact that you're now bringing it up, if I was his family, I'll be sending a lawsuit personally. But listen, everyone can feel what they want to feel. Off to work, back in a few. Big up, man. Have a great day, Darren. Nico O'Reilly, fucking hell, proper brain fart. Mr. Mensa helping me out. What a player he is. I'd take him in a heartbeat as well. I really would. Big up Martin Tap. So would I mind if Arteta gets, is that what you're trying to say? He's grubby little hands on him, though he would ruin him. Big up Mike. Not sure who we're talking about there, bro. But yes, any player that comes in, Morgan, whoever, could be Neymar, could be whoever, prime Ronaldinho, Arteta's going to be making them track back. Like and as Shane always says, it don't matter who we get in. And we've just seen it with Gyökeres and Eze, live in the flesh. They're clearly better than what we've got. And Arteta's playing funny buggers. Do you know what I mean? Darren, Vincenzo, Hendo, big up all the dappins. On TalkSport, they had a guy call in and say Jed Spence, the player who got relegated, is better than Nico O'Reilly. TalkSport and Jamie O'Hara are a joke. Jed is shy. Yeah, he's not. I thought he was all right last season, but he's fell off a cliff. There's no denying that. But TalkSport's a joke anyway, to be honest with you. Big up to Martin Tap. Connor, because Trump wants oil and he's bombing his, and not just because of that. It's because, like I keep telling you, the petrodollar isn't strong anymore. Other people are saying, fuck buying your debt. We're just going to buy gold. We're going to buy things that actually matter. You know, we're going to set up bricks. And that's why there's this war and all this shit, because America's losing their grip on power. Big up Quaja, love that. Enzo Fernandez is bang average. He is. A Chelsea fans gas him up for no reason. Most overprotected player I've ever seen in my life. I agree. Totally agree. There's no way I'd be paying 100 million for him. Dappings are going round. Love that. I'm sorry, man. It's disgusting what Trump does. It is. It really is. Big up to Martin Tapp. Dapping. Big up Vincenzo, man. Good to have you back in. Somerville and Wonder Kid from Lille should be our main priorities this summer, Viewz. You really reckon so? Listen, I think Somerville's more of a winger than Morgan Rogers. So if you wanted to get me Somerville, the main thing for the wing, and then go and get me a little Wharton or a Onana or someone that can help Declan Rice have a rest, I won't argue. And get me a fullback. Big up to Epic Tells. O'Reilly for me is 10 times the player. No, facts. Facts. Like every time I play FC, I always try and get Nico O'Reilly because this guy's going to bang. Like he's sick. He's absolutely sick. He's not small. He's been fucking up Arsenal for seasons. Like, I take him 100%. Sorry, I didn't finish this. Why the fuck is he in the squad? Sorry for my language. No, you're all right. Big questions, bro. Why is Madueke there? Why is Saka there? What the fuck has Saka done? You know, lapdog to BB. Yep. Big facts. Big up to Sam. Big up to Mike again. Timber out of the World Cup within hours. The doctor this same thing that Shane jumped on straight away, my bro. Straight away. And I need to, I'm not gonna lie to you, I need to blow my nose. Obviously you're not gonna want to see that. Give me 1 second. Let's give you a bit of judge.
Everything on the pitch! Oh! Jesus Christ, Rolling! What are you doing? Get out! Oh, God! Don't want to give the ball away because that Arteta drilled it and drilled it.
That's how I feel about the transfer market. Okay, what's going on? I don't want to hear Morgan Gibbs White when Rodgers is on the line, or you know what I'm trying to say? Why are we not putting down money, mad money for Elise? Oh, we ain't gonna get him. Try. Just like last season, if we put down 80 million for Rodrigo, he'd probably be playing in the Premier League. We don't even try. That's what really winds me up. Gonna jump into some more of your comments now, though, of course. Big facts. Big up to you, Sam. Timber out. Yeah, I think I read that. Like I said, Shane said it. Not one suggestion is Arteta. Shane, we all said it, bro. We all said it because it vindicates what we've been saying. Everyone thinks we're crackheads. We just want to complain over nothing, but we really see what's going on. And not just Timber, bro. He's ruined bare players and mashed up their chances of World Cup. You know what I'm saying? Arteta ruined Star, but he did. He's ruining Declan Rice and he's ruining Timber. And now Timber's missed the World Cup. Declan Rice and Saka weren't playing in the friendlies. Saliba needs an operation. So even if people think we're going to start the next season with all of our first team, probably not. So I'm trying to say, like, nothing is guaranteed. So winning the title kind of papers over the cracks that he still can't rotate. He still don't know how to look after players. He still can't keep them fit. You know? But big up to you, Sam. Khalid, did you ever even see Trump cause controversy about watching the NBA finals at the Knicks too? He's loving being the center. He's a fucking mug. Absolute mug. And I saw an interview from him yesterday and the guy's like, oh, you know, we're doing very well at the moment in black jobs. We're doing very well with black jobs, you know. And once we get all these factories sorted out, the black jobs will be even more there. I'm saying, what do you mean black jobs? When has jobs been white or black or Asian? Have they just not been jobs? I'm telling you, it's crazy, bro. I'm half white, I'm half black. I'm not trying to stick up for anyone. I'm sticking up for equality and the truth. And the truth is America, just like Britain, is institutionally racist. So it's got a big, big way to go to get beyond those things, you know? We need to buy 10 players for every position as Arteta injured, bro, except for the goalkeepers. But even still, he'll still fuck it up playing Kepa. I don't care if he's played all the games. It's a final. Play Raya. Like, honestly, but you're right, bro. I feel like we need, but what we need, I'd rather us, even if we didn't go out and get 10 and we only bought like 4 players, for instance, I need them to all be burgers and steaks. I don't need no frankfurters. I don't need no sausage rolls. Yeah, proper players that can really come and help the team, not players that are going to sit on the bench and Arteta don't trust them to play, even though you bought them. The guy's wasted so much of our money. It's unreal. But people don't want to talk about that. Big up Vincenzo. Yeah, I did thought the same thing. Big up to you. Did you see the Knicks fans saying fuck Donald Trump and they censored it out? Wow. I saw BBK putting on his status, what would you do for a Knicks sweep? A man said, "I'll suck a dick." I was like, oh, these Knicks fans, if you think Top Goon, there's no one. Yeah, the Knicks fans take it, bro, and big them up. I don't know nothing about basketball. I know more about NFL. I don't know what's going on for France and for America. You see, like when teams win the Super Bowl or Knicks, they might get this Knicks in 4, Knicks in whatever the fuck it is. I don't know what any of that means, right? They're gonna go and fuck up the city. I don't understand that. You see, Arsenal, when we won the league, we was out about tens of thousands of people outside the Emirates on a Tuesday. No one was mashing everything up. We're letting off fireworks, flares, we're dancing, we're hugging, there's songs. You get me? This one's for my gooners around the world. Big up to Deneo. I might even holler him soon. I used to do music with him. He's an Arsenal fan. I might have to get him on the channel, you know, like that. We ain't spoke for a minute. He's been a bit of a donkey in terms of music, but, you know, I've seen him about lately. Obviously, I've known him for years. We'll see if we can get him on the channel. But we're making songs with PSG are mashing up the whole place. You've won the Champions League and you're mashing up the city. And I swear Americans do this. Knicks won and you're breaking up the city. Like someone's just been killed, like you're protesting. I don't understand it. Like, I don't understand it, bro. Like, yeah, go out, have fun. Like, even on our parade, we weren't breaking up the city. People still got stabbed. There were still people getting arrested. These Knicks fans and PSG fans, they're busting up the city, bro. I don't understand it. Crazy work. Anyway, yeah, World Cup definitely corrupt. The ticket prices are crazy. And have you seen the train ticket prices rise from like $11 to $100? That's basically 10. Bro, I was watching something the other day. The guy went into the supermarket. 12 eggs was $25. 2 bits of steak, it only come up not even to a kilo. $50. Boxes of cereal, $10 to $12. Make America great again. And Britain's just the same. We're not as bad as that. But our inflation was only meant to go up by 2%. It's currently over 6%. Nasty work. Like, there's nothing great about Britain. Get out. The same for America. Get out, bro. If you can get out, get out. That's all I'm going to say. 3.5 bags for one day. I'm telling you, bro, it's apps. And I think it's not just that. Train prices, Airbnbs, all the shops around the stadium, everyone's going to go, whoop. It happens every time. Arsenal were doing it. Turkish was saying, I want to go Crystal Palace to be there when we lift the trophy. 12 grand tickets being resold. Nasty work. Connor, yeah, I joined in the chant from my living room. Come on, bro. Big up Vincenzo. And saying AI Trump. Something's going on, bro. This guy can't be real. Yeah, we're doing very well with the black jobs. And they're like, what do you mean black jobs? Are they just not jobs for everybody? Forget colors, ain't it? You guys are all rich and we're all broke. You've taken out the middle class. Where's the jobs for people to survive and live? Oh, we're doing well with the black jobs. The fuck are you on, bro? You know what I mean? Big up Kenny. Somebody needs to take Trump out. He's like Hitler. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, people actually think that we live in democracy and we just don't. It's just like wrestling. It's all make believe. It really is. I hope the Knicks win just for the chant. Hey, I hope they win just to see what they do to New York. Now, why are you gonna fuck up your city? There's Penny's link. Appreciate that. To be fair, America all about the money. Yeah, I don't blame them. They've never said, "Oh, we're not about the money." They're all about the money. But still, it's a World Cup. The whole world wants to be involved, and you're just fleecing everybody. That's what it seems to me. Big up to Sam. I hope Danhausen cursed Trump for real. There you go, bro. There you go. Even the white people, I'm seeing bare things on TikTok, and the white people are like, you said you was going to make America great. We all voted for you, and now we can't even afford to buy groceries, bro. You know what I mean? So there you go. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, even the government's the government. All these people that run the world, they don't even give a shit about their own race of people. It's rich and poor. That's it. Anyway, as revealed last week, Calafiori in Madrid's shortlist, yep, as possible Alaba's replacement. There was a meeting between Real and Calafiori's agent to explore this. Yeah, I fully believe that. And if you want to go, bro, go. I don't need a Mr. Glass. Just means we need to go and get fullbacks, maybe another centre back, and make sure they bang. Make sure they can be available. You know, that's all it is. Big up to Sean. Possibility, Jose Mourinho appreciates him a lot, and Real are set to talk with Arsenal soon. Listen, make it happen then. Like I said, I want someone who can play, who can challenge, who's fit. I like Calafiori going forward, but defensively you're not that good. And every 2-3 games, cropped again. Kind of like Livramento. So if you want to go, see ya. You know what I mean? Connor, as Lakers fan, I want the Knicks to win. Plus, as an Arsenal fan, waiting for a long time for a trophy like Knicks. Yeah, I like that as well. I like that. And just like Arsenal, bro, we were getting lit up with Empire State Building, I believe, in America, lit up on a building somewhere in Asia, like all around the world. 1.5, even more for the parade. United's parade, I'm not even trying to take the piss, for their treble win was 500k. I'm sorry. Like, this is why Arsenal's a big club. Yeah, we haven't won the Champions League. We won in Europe, but you know what I mean? That's why we're a big club, bro. That's why we can still chat to everyone, because the fan base around the world, the money that we make, everyone grifting on our club, you know, the online presence of Arsenal, the validation of all the fans, they need to get validation. We're a big club. You know what I mean? And Knicks as well. You can see what happens. It looked worse than the Arsenal parade. And not just that, but these men are mashing up the city. Can someone explain why they break up the city? Now go outside, music, fireworks, flares. But why break up your city? I don't understand that. Jimbo, my brother, in and out at the moment. I ain't seen you for a minute, bro. Hope you're well. Hope life's treating you all right, my bro. Thank you for passing through. People should boycott the World Cup if he's banning all these people. They should. They won't. You know what I mean? But they should. Absolutely. Man, like True Gooner in the building. Big up Josh, man. How you doing, my bro? Make sure that we all sub to him, man. Amazing stuff, bro. Nearly 30k is unbelievable. Unbelievable. If you got the secret, bro, let me know. I've been there for 2.5 years, bro, and we're not even on 3k yet. You know what I mean? So you let me know, my bro. Make sure that we're subbing, and make sure that one of you mods get his link in the chat right now. Big up to Josh, man. Thank you for passing through, my bro. Hope you're well. And big up, man, because Mancini, I've got Italian in me as well. I'm not going to act like it's the first team I follow, because I follow Republic of Ireland. You know what I mean? Then probably Jamaica, and then Italy. But my dad was Sicilian, innit? And Irish. But he just always, we knew the Irish lot, you know what I mean? So we always just followed that. But Mancini, man, back in control of the Azzurri, and hopefully they can start getting better, because it's a big miss for Italy to not be in these competitions. I don't have an NBA team, but my favorite player was Kawhi Leonard, if I've said that right. But I don't like Josh Hart, as he's the Chelsea fat. Fair play. He needs to go buy in there. Yeah. And I'm heard that you're getting Onana back, bro. You better do a Tomiyasu and just rip up that contract. That's what you need to do. You don't want to have Onana back in the sticks. I'm telling you. What, Bruno Abola? He's better than Odegaard, bro. I'm not saying that he's shit. He's not. I don't know. Every time I watch him, I'm just like, player of the season? I mean, look, big him up. He got the record. He might even have beat the record or equaled it. But the talent pool from now into Thierry Henry's day with KDB and that, mad is so different. But still, we are where we are. Big up to Fernandez, player of the season. I don't know. I was like, really? But big him up though. I'm a Kobe fan and Josh Hart is crap, LOL. But the rest of the team plays good. Maybe I need to get into some basketball, bro. Flawless does a lot of the basketball stuff as well. Maybe I need to talk to him. I don't know, man. I've been looking for some new stuff to get into. I tried to go to boxing for a while, but that's too politically, that's way corrupt. Way corrupt. Probably even worse than football. Or maybe not. Maybe because it's not as big worldwide, but it's way corrupt. You know what I mean? So I need something, bro. And the American things are always popping. Saka is a Liverpool fan. Wild take, but I think it's true. Now, I used to talk to, what's his name? Waffle Done. Me and him don't talk no more. You get me? Whatever. Yeah. But he says that one of his friends is Saka's dad or whatever. And Saka supports Liverpool, bro. Or did do as a child. You know what I'm trying to say? I was kind of hoping, boy, if Salah goes, we know Saka's not what he was. What, do they want to give us a little 60 to 80 million for Saka? Like, I'll take that hands down. It's not going to happen now, though. No one's going to pay his wages, and no one's going to do it anyway, because we're still waiting to see if he can even reproduce half of what he did. Since he come back this season, he had the Fulham game, a half against Atletico, I believe, and then went shit again. So How did he even make it to England? I love Starboy. He's an Arsenal player. I love Arsenal. Of course, I want England representation, but I'm not a dickhead. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What have you done to deserve it? I don't know. Subscribe to Big Up, man. Definitely subscribe, man. Very close to the 3-0. Unbelievable. I think when I got him on the channel, it was like 10 or 11. What's going on? It's crazy, crazy work, but onwards and upwards for Josh. Big him up. Kwahey Leonard is always injured, but when he's fit, that guy is a beast. Bro, you could say the same about loads of players. Livramento, Calafiori going forward, Reece James, you know, but you have to stay fit, bro. You know, if Saka, he's probably capable of giving you a little performance here and there, but if it's not regular, I don't want it. Not when we're paying out massive money like that. Arsenal's got to get out of this bad business, man, because we've been like this for years. Oxlade-Chamberlain, our biggest sale, still to this day. That's not good enough, you know what I mean? Legend, Quaj, big up, man. Come on, man. Anyone would be on it. Make sure we're all subbing to Josh, man. Show him some love. We have to do something again soon, man. Anfield figures insist they have learned lessons from last season's struggles at right back in particular, so will take steps to ensure Adoni Iriola does not face similar scramble. I personally thought he was going to take Senesi as well. Then he would have had Kirkes, Senesi on a free. It might not be a big, shiny, sparkling signing, but it's a competent signing. And that's important. That's important. Liverpool have had a bit of a mad year. Spurs don't know whether they're going to be fighting for the top or back down at the drop. Anything can happen. You know, so you need competent players. So big up night time. I said to him, Andy Robertson, Senesi, Savio, they might not be big and shiny, but what they are is competent, and it's what you need. You don't need Conman Gallagher. You don't need any of those, you know, dead left backs from Brazil no one knows about. No, you need established Premiership and experience, and that's what you're getting in. So I personally think, you know, it's 50-50, but I think Spurs will do better next season. I really do. Big up to Chronic though, man. Always appreciate you for solutions in any position next time around. Fair play. Could have got Elise when he was at Palace. I was saying all those years back, why are we not going in for Kane about letting him go to Bayern? Why did we not go and get Elise? All about a year and a half ago. Kudus, Elise, Eze, fucking Semenyo. So many players are earmarked. Rodgers. I'm like, how can Arteta come from Man City, but Cole Palmer don't play for us? Rodgers plays for Villa. There was a few more as well, wasn't it? Some of these youngsters. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Even Delap. I know he done shit at Chelsea, but he didn't do shit at Ipswich, did he? I think he was another Man United youth player. Man City, sorry. But none of those guys come to us. Everyone's getting players that you think, that's a good player. That person deserves a move. And then we're getting players like fucking Norgard out of nowhere. No one would have told you we're going for him. No one would have told you, I bet we get Madueke. Nobody. Pepper. This is Arteta every time. Sick of it, man. I want to push on. I want to win the Champions League. I might not have 20 more years to live. I might not. Khalid, Jay, there's talks of Leonard going back to Spurs or going to Lakers. Are we talking about basketball still? Fair play. Big up Josh again. Of course, Arteta played him in the final. He did the same last year against PSG. Rushes them when they play. They're not even 100%. That's the thing, my bro. It's not competent. Any proper manager will say, why am I going to play you if you're not 100%? It means we're not going to get 100%. The teammate, not just that, but you're making it worse for the player. You played him for over an hour in that Champions League final, and now he's not playing in the World Cup. Now, Moreno might make the World Cup because he had to have his surgery. I personally believe that he was injured before the Man United game. I really do. Because he was playing shit. And I'm saying, what's going on with this guy? I bet he's carrying the injury. Has the Man United game, gets challenged again, and now it's surgery. So that's someone who could have missed the World Cup. Timber is missing the World Cup. Lewis Skelly missing the World Cup. Ethan Wanyeri basically missing the World Cup. How Saka and Madueke got called up, I don't know. The only person who should have was Eze. That's 1 out of 6. And there's still more players that could probably make England as well. That's Arteta's fault, everyone. Plain and simple. So I'll give him credit for winning the league, but he would have had more credit from me if there was actually risk. If he didn't win the league and there was actually a chance he was going to get sacked. But because there was no chance, it's making it very hard for me to really take in this win. It really is. I'm trying my hardest because I'm an Arsenal fan. but it's really, really hard. Big up to Josh, man. 85 million for relegation. The game's gone. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. For Fernandez and Man United's interested. I'm like, bro, if I was Sam and that kickoff time, he's not worth it. But everyone's money has just gone mad, Josh. 100 million for Tonali. I think he's worth it though. 100 million for Wharton. I don't quite know, but I'd still probably pay it because I know I've got a great feeling that he's going to push on. But 85 million. 100 million for Krupi, Josh. He had a breakout season this year, the same as Fernandez, and it weren't even breakout for Fernandez. Let's be honest, the game has gone. Big up Josh, man. Money penny the mop head, bro. When I see these people come up, and I've got my burners like my views from the bits and Viewz tube and Viewz, and yeah, I've lost a couple of other burners because I can't lock back in, but I was on one of them yesterday, and I'm seeing Gooniverse come up. You know Tintin that goes on with Turkish. All of these, man. Don't recommend channel. Terry Flewers, don't recommend channel. Henry, don't. That's all I do. So when people say, "Oh, did you see?" No, I didn't, because I protect my mental health. I don't watch them. I'm not in their chat saying, "Haha, you guys were wrong. Oh, hold this." I don't care about you. You're idiots. So I don't partake. That's it. If he comes to Lakers, great. But if he goes back to Spurs, he will dominate again. Again, I don't really know too much about the basketball stuff. I think he should go Lakers, but that will be a former Clipper. Absolute facts. Big up to you, my bro, man. Make sure we're all subbing to Josh, man. What a legend. Appreciate you being in the building. Sam's LOLing, you know what I'm saying? Mobland is goated. Okay, is that a series? Is that the Clippers are the Tottenham Hotspurs of NBA? But he should go back to Spurs and help Wemby win a chip. You know the thing about American sports though, they don't have jeopardy. None of them get relegated, so you could not win for 20 years, but you're going to be in the same league. You're going to be playing the same teams every year. I think that's a bit weird, isn't it? Maybe it's good. I don't know. I'm not American, so do you know what I'm trying to say? It's weird. We don't have that. We don't have that in the UK. But what there should be is, yeah, you got us European money. You got to the final of the Champions League, so we're going to make bare money off that, even more if we would have won it, but we didn't. But we did win the Prem as well. So we've made money this year, like clean over 200 million. Easy. You know? Crazy, crazy works, isn't it? It's crazy, crazy works. I'm like, every summer, this guy goes and gets someone that I didn't even think of, I didn't want. Every summer. Like, I'm looking at you, Bert, now. You're still not getting your A. You're lucky you're getting the T. Bert, I'm looking at you, Bert. You're on fraud watch, big man. Big up to Sam. Nah, football commentary, good people. Who, what you think, Nick? Nah, not at all, bro. Not at all. I've had him on this platform, but I've deleted it. And Yorkshire Gooner as well. I like Yorkshire Gooner way more than Nick. But then he started doing some stuff about rants. That started getting him views, and people are addicted to the views, innit? I just don't like that type of thing. If people are having behind the scenes pass out, that's between them. If it's something big in football, like a scandal or like Simon Jordan talking about troops, that's news. That isn't two people fighting, two people arguing. Did you hear this about that person? I'm not on that. So that's why I don't really rate him. Shame, I like Wemby, but he's getting battered by the Knicks defense. Who are they? Is he Seattle? Are they playing? Who are they? Who are Knicks playing? That's how bad it is. I don't even know. But they haven't won a game, have they? Whoever they're playing. So it might be what? Knicks in 4? Is that a sweep? I don't know. I don't follow it, my guy. I think he said about Tonali that we've made some calls, but Newcastle want 100 million. Yes, bro. And I would take Tonali. I would take Tonali right now. I'm even thinking I'd take Tonali over Wharton. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. 100 million. I think it's a bit much, but at the same time, it's not like, no, I'm not paying that. You know, like Mateus Fernandez, bro, I'm not paying 85. What? Even Wharton, 100 million, I'm like, what? I still might pay it, but what? But Tonali, I probably just pay it. I'm not even joking. But yeah, I think a big up to you, man. I was tuned in when you was doing the Fabrizio thing. I did the Fabrizio one earlier. It wasn't the same one. It was the one after that. But yeah, I did hear that same news, man. You know, obviously Calafiori, if he does stay and then we get Tonali, yeah, we're building up the Italians at the Arsenal again. And what's going on for the French players, man? Stop boycotting them. There's so many up and coming, you know what I mean? So I'm with you, my bro. I'll take Tonali in a heartbeat, though. I really would. Big up to Josh, man. Legend in the building, people. Make sure that you're all subbing to him. Sean says, True Guna, every mid is 100 mil. Yeah, we backed off Wharton at that price. Liverpool. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like the inflation's gone up again, isn't it? It's mad. Any meaty players, like bare minimum 50 million. England tax as well. But Tonali, and not just that, but because the talent pool around football is so bad, you are going to have to pay premiums to take players off clubs because there isn't just ready-made replacements ready. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like the talent pool in the game is nowhere near what it was. So that's a big thing as well. That's why players like Barcola and Doué, they look like world-class players and that. You know what I'm trying to say? Because there isn't so many talented players out there. You know? But big up, man. Big up to Connor Fabrizio, the rat that appears in it. He does, man. Every window. And listen, I have to respect the graft, though, and I have to respect the success. You know what it's like? It's just like I can look at certain people and they just wind me up. And then other people, I don't even know them, but I love them. You know, like Key, Liverpool fan from Yorkshire. Never met the guy. He hates on my club so much. But I love the guy. I don't know what it is. I watch Fabrizio, and even though you're tier one and you get on my nerves. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. It's like I look at Arteta. I was even saying to Shane, when I'm seeing these guys, even when I play FC and Arteta comes in, I'm just wound up. I've always been like that with this guy. I was behind him a little bit in 22-23 because he hadn't gone fully corporate then, and he was still kind of saying the right things. But anything after that, he shouldn't even be at the club now. Pay me 5K and I'll tweet about your play. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's basically what it is. And they all do it. He's been on the FC games. He's all over the place. Oh, here we go. He's doing well for himself. But like I said, it's just him as a... They're just... Some people I just don't like, innit? And some people probably look at me and say, look at this fucking guy. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? And that's cool. Because we're all human. Wemby getting smoked by 6-2 SG. Again, I don't know too much about the basketball. I can't stand this blatantly brown note Fabrizio, a brown envelope, sorry. Oh, everyone's come out and said in the press that no, but that's not what I got told. Do you know what I'm trying to say? This guy, but what a great place to be in. I would love to be in that position, but only if I'm being 100% authentic. Like I said, I want to make YouTube a job. That's why I'm here. But I'm never, ever going to be corporate or talking up Arsenal if I think they're doing bad. If we're doing good, we're doing good. But you see, like with Arteta and how he treats the players and the injuries and the money and all the lies and all of the PR and the think tank stuff that goes on at the club. If I see that and get that feeling, I'm not going to feel it. And that's just it. That's just it. That is just it. Big up to you, man. Keep up the grind, bro. I appreciate it, man. Or everyone with a channel, it's fucking, it's hard, bro. It's hard, especially when you know that you're good at what you do and you don't really get recognition, but it's hard. It is hard. It's people do what they want to do. I thought I was going to see much more people at Pitch Politics. That weren't the case. I can't force people to be here, but I do want the viewers to, you know, make me proud of the community, man. Show up when I do these shows. I got football with ends coming up. It's not in the midday either. It's going to be at 7 p.m. UK. That was 9 p.m. on a Sunday. But of course, El Awa was going on. Fucking football with ends came on. There was bare other people live, and people choose where they choose. But yeah, man, appreciate that, Sam. When they say he's only 6'2" is wild. Like, that's taller than the average person. Normal height in NBA is like 6'7". It's mad. That's crazy. And does anyone see this guy King? Listen, I rate him as well. He don't even do much. Like, black guy, he's into fitness. He's like 6'8" though. He just goes around America and girls just come and chat him up. He's living the life. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I can't aspire to be like him because I'm 5'8". I'm not 6'8". I'm never gonna. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And the energy's different. Girls, man, they're so it's crazy works. But yeah, most of the NBA is big people. And I'm back, my Jenna. Always hold on, my one buy me a coffee member, bro. I'm talking about. Big up to Darren, my brother. Big up to Sam, LOLs. Love it, Kwaja. He's Brunson in my height and lefty. It's hard to stop a lefty in basketball. Like I said, I don't know too much about it. I'll just try and skip on. Jordan's in the building. Make sure you're subbing to Jordan as well. How you doing, bro? What you feeling about Iraola? Let me know. And big up. See, Kwaja's on the job. He's on job today, man. And he said viewers. I can't believe it. You know. Khalid J, a cool man. I'm only 6 feet only, you know. So I would have trouble with 6'1" shoes, brother. Try being 5'8". I tell you, bruv, I'm on it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll fight whoever. That's the only way I had to live life. Because when you're short, it's little Napoleon complex. That's why I can recognize it in Arteta. Yeah, real can see real. Like narcissist can see narcissist. You know what I mean? Big up Sean again. New Bournemouth value sought after midfielder Alex Scott at around 80 million. I like Alex Scott though, but 80 million. The game has gone. The game has gone. And then they're trying to say to clubs like, there's a certain limit in a certain year and you can't lose. Look how much the players are going up though. You'd think that PSR and FFP would maybe look at that and say, well, the inflation's going up. It's mad. You're having to pay minimum 50 million for an average player. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So crazy works, man. 80 million, Sam. Can you believe that? Big up to Catholic Cast. Always appreciated, my bro. How you doing today, man? Hope you're having a good one, my bro. It's a joke. Inflation, the money is crazy. 80 million for Scott. That's a baller, but not 80 million. Rodgers is a baller, but not 80 to 100 million. The same for Wharton. Tonali maybe though, but that's because I like him that much. But if you want to tell me I don't really want to pay that, I couldn't really argue that much with you. Do you know what I mean? Transfer markets tapped. It is. Make sure we're all subbing to Chronic Weed as well, guys. Anyone with a channel, please. You know how we do it over here. Show some love. Khalid says I'm 6'3" in shoes. My God, with a 6'10" wingspan, my body is uneven, brother. I wouldn't be. Imagine if you was my height with moves and a bit of a dad bod. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Imagine that. Yeah. What do you mean, R.I.P. Henry? Henry or on? What do you mean, Henry? What are you talking about? Let me hold on. What do you mean? Let me go into Sky. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Can't be Thierry Henry. No way. Just come on. I'm not saying nothing about people dying. Let me know who that is. I'll quickly go back onto X. R.I.P. Henry. Henry talks Arsenal. Like, well, I don't know. Just explain that for me, please, if you don't mind. Just going to go back on X to see if there's any fresh. When Mbappe stopped running because Vitinha didn't pass him the ball. That's what I'm trying to say. These people that think they're bigger than the club. Belfast, Britain. So that's the politics. Trips and Savio are still trending in sport. I'm not seeing. But what Henry are you talking about? Sorry. Let me just big up Hendo. Let me just big up Storm and Andrew Macari, my brothers. Near enough every day, these man share out my link. Jamboy as well, Wahaha. Fucking real ones, man. I appreciate you guys big time. Big time. Thank you ever so much. When you're saying Henry, that could be anybody. Are you talking about Henry Novak? Who are we talking about? Please put that in, man, just so I can check the news. Dzeko is at Schalke. Fair play. Do you know what? I was saying Dzeko and I was thinking about Lewandowski. What an idiot. So Lewandowski's probably even older than Dzeko. Eden Dzeko, you know. He's another guy that I always get the regenerated player. You can get that like the first couple of years on FC. Eden Dzeko, bro. What a player, bro. Just like Lewandowski as well. Mad. I was thinking about the wrong player. That was on me. YouTubers on a madness. Let's make sure we all shit. Yes, to everybody that's doing their thing. Every single one of you legends. Let's please make sure that we're showing love. You know what I mean? Mad love. And what I'm gonna do just quickly, because I don't even need my extra window at the moment. I'm gonna go back onto Rican's channel and see if we get an update post. It's done. We have got an update post and it does look different. It looks good actually. Wallan. Big up to Rika, man. Let's show his World Cup. Looks good, man. It looks good. You should have it when you're streaming. Have it when you're what's going on? There we go. Have it when you're streaming. Let me see if I can get that up on the screen. And there's the finished World Cup. It looks good, man. It does look different with the pieces filled in. It does look different. There you go, man. You should be having that next to you every time you do a stream while the World Cup's on. Big up Rican for that, man. I like it. I like it. Big up, bro. Big up. Like I said, Mike, who we talking about, bro? I don't know. You say Henry, Henry. Who are we talking about, bro? England is turning into America 2.0. It is. Right, listen, I've been. Oh well, I went to Mexico. People tell me that's North America. For me, it's not. I want to go there. There's loads of places I want to go. As a Brit, it's kind of like Americans. They want to come UK. We want to go States. But right now, I think it'd be too expensive. As well as all the madness going on over there. You know what I mean? But there's nothing great about Britain either. We left the EU for what? We're still trying to bread them, still trying to go out. It's mad. It's mad. Keir Starmer, I'm telling you, if you've got any chance to get out of Britain, get out. I'll say the same for America as well. Big up Rika, man, every time. Big up Fraley. Hope you're well, bro. I gotta thank your father and my father for our genetics. You know what I'm trying to say? My dad like midget and my mum. I think my dad was like 5'9". My mum was like 5'1". Weren't blessed. My son's like my height now and he's 15. But his mum and I'm short as well, so we ain't gonna be blessed with height. But you never know. Wingspan, only know my weight and height. I'm 83 kgs lean and 6'1" with shoes. Me on NBA court, I'm short then. You know what I mean? It's crazy. What time's the live tonight, Recon? Yes, ma'am. Plug your shit. Plug your shit. Why the F do you want to host a World Cup if you don't want bare countries coming? Exactly. You've got a problem with everything. Not just that, but you're going to fleece everyone. America's struggling right now financially as well. So any way to generate more money. And it's the World Cup, man. It's the World Cup, bro. Do you know what I mean? And you lot are just, but there you go. There you go. Big up to Rican. I've got 2 Fraley, 3:45 maybe. And tonight, like 7:15-ish to be done soon. There you go. Make sure you're subbing to Rican. Go and show him some love when he goes live. Brian, my brother, hope you're well today, man. Can't really say too much good about Chelsea, but there's nothing. You got 1 game a week until the cup start. You're not as bad as Spurs. We should be looking at Chelsea like, yeah, do something next season. Do something. A bigger RSL, so you people think he should allow people to enter freely from Iran, a country they're currently at war with. Do you know why they're at war though, RSL? Do you know why? It's America's fault. Anyway, I don't even want to get into politics, but everyone's going to have their opinions. If you're in war with don't host the World Cup then. You're going through a war. It's the World Cup. It's not just for you. We're not just talking about America, like we just want to, we want to bring the Premier League to America, you know, like what they do with NFL when they come to Wembley. It's not like it's the World fucking Cup. The world. But yeah, there's a point. 2 countries are warring. There is a point there. But like I said, do you know the reason? Do you know the reason? Talking about terrorism, even back in the day with Afghanistan. Ain't no fucking terrorism, bro. This is what America does. Go and do your research, bro. Yeah? Go and do your research, bro. Because it's all about money and it's all about power. It's not about weapons of mass destruction. They never had any. I don't even want to get into the political thing, but I hear what you're saying to a degree, but it's the World Cup, bro. If you're going to have this, that, and the third going on, don't host it. Don't host it. You know what I mean? The other fair enough criticize that. Listen, you can have your opinion, bro, but like I said, my opinion is based on what I know. And I'm big into the geopolitics and history and what really happened. I'm big into that. So no, you know what I mean? Like, I hear what you're saying, but you know, it's like the pot calling the kettle black. It's the land of the free and the brave. Dictatorship, bro. Just like the UK, just like Israel. Anyway, I don't even want to get too much into the politics, but I feel like they're fucking up the World Cup with it a little bit. That's my humble opinion. Might miss the 3:45 one. I'll be out. I'll see. Big up to Fraley. Facts, bro. 81 kg considered normal point guard, but I'm a combo guard slasher. I like to dunk and shoot long threes. Amazing. Man like me couldn't dunk. Probably couldn't even shoot threes. Proper Chelsea. Damn, big up, man. Hope you're well. Big up, pal. Not all these Chelsea fan rate Enzo Fernandez as I don't rate as a player, but on it, he's been best part for us. But there's more better out there. He's not a shit player. but he's not 100 million player, bro. I don't think he's earned that back for me personally, you know. But you never know, man. You never know. You never know. A player might be shit at one club, he gets treated well at the other club, it starts going well for them. You never know. If you, man, can get 100 million for Fernandez, though, yeah. But I don't think he's worth that personally. Big up to proper Chelsea Dando, my viewer. Big him up. I would be assist king and laying it off to you to dunk. Big up to Bo Stack. What Viewz was half black all this time? Yeah, well, you didn't. If Viewz tuning in, you'd know. I'm a Four Seasons pizza. I'm a Simpson. Yeah. Like I said, my dad's Italian Irish. My mum's Antiguan Jamaican. Full Caribbean. No English blood in me. Yellow gang. But because I look anything, I look Arab, even Gujarati people try and speak to me, I'm good. Wherever I go, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not backing anyone. I'm backing equality. I'm backing freedom. So don't tell me about Palestine and what they might have been doing. You're bombing kids. Anyone bombing women and children, I'm not with that. Anyway. Big up to Bo Stacks. I play like Clay on the free. I'm going to leave some of these because I don't even understand half of this. I'm really not trying to be rude, but I just don't get it. I agree about Enzo, 50-50, sometimes good, other times rubbish. Fair play. Australia has it bad too, apparently. What are we talking about? What? Geopolitics? Of course. I've been to Australia. I like it there, man. All the people I met over there was amazing. You know, the only people I did see sitting outside the shops begging, though, was the Aborigines. That's what I didn't like. And when I was there, is it Aussie rules football? I was watching some sport and there was one guy from an Aborigine background, and he's like the only player to play in the league or something. That this was like 2009, so it's probably a lot better now. But when I was there, it was the same time when that fucking SARS and that was going on. Took us about 2 hours to get out of the airport. Thank God we never came in by boat because they weren't even allowed to dock. You know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, I like Australia as a country, man. But foolishness has happened there as well. But it's not everyone's fault. You know, the people that weren't around all them times there back in the day. That's the only thing I don't like is, well, we never done it. It weren't right. But don't just try and brush under the carpet what's happened, though. It's not about guilt. It's about moving forward. You know what I'm trying to say? Used to play. There you go. Like I said, guys, I don't even understand it. $25 for 12 eggs. What the fuck? Less than £3 in Lidl. Are they mad? Bro, I'm not joking. If there's anyone from America in here right now, let me know what it's like in your supermarket. To buy a family box of cereal, $12. A family packet of crisps, $10. 2 steaks, not even 1 kilogram in weight, $50. That's what's going on in America right now. You're pricing people out of living. It's amazing, bro. Used to play football, midfielder, now left wing, but I switched to basketball when I was 16. Fell in love with the game. Big up, man. Like I said, I'll try and skip some of these only because I don't know what's going on. DG, my brother, I hope you're well, man. How you doing today? Was flanking rugby. I don't know nothing about that either. Then played centre, got to college years, got smaller. Everyone else got bigger. Shit happens. Tyrone is the basketball man. Yes, man. He knows a lot about the sports. And big up Gianni as well. So another good point that Tyrone said about him. Very knowledgeable about the game. About most games. Very knowledgeable. You know what I mean? I know football. I don't try and remember all of these stuff. That's not really my thing. But I know the game. I wasn't here yesterday. Actually, I recognize patterns. I can set up a team. I know about tactics. You know what I'm trying to say? I know when I'm looking at a liar. You know what I'm trying to say? Big up, man. I miss playing football, NFL. Like I said, I'm no disrespect, but I just don't know anything about all of that. Liverpool FC is looking forward to welcoming 3 global artists and more than 160,000 gig goers to Anfield this month as the 26 concert season gets underway, keeping our feet wet. Hey, bro, do you know what? Every other club's doing it, so why not? Arsenal's doing it. We've been doing it for a minute. People talk about Spurs because I don't know, maybe their gigs are bigger. You know, their whole stadium was like a multi-purpose thing. They don't talk about it enough with Arsenal, but we still do this bollocks, bro. Do you know what I mean? So make your money, but this is how bad it is. You have to do bare other things to make money. And when you go Championship, League 1, League 2, it's even I'm surprised anyone turns up. Do you know what I mean? It's really bad, man. Really, really bad. Khalid, you know you can still play if you want to, bruv, at club level, but I know what you mean. Fair play. We got Costa to come back, Viewz. He will be our backup left back now. Really? So what's going on for Darwin and that? What are you saying about that? I think Darwin wants to come back, right? Tell me, Liverpool fans, obviously, sure. Let me know what you think, whether that'll be good. I think it's a free as well. And there's a proper Dan Chel. Make sure, please, guys. Yeah. And guys, Thursday or Friday, maybe Friday, midday kickoff, we're going to get people on to come and have their say. So make sure you're here for that. Dan, whoever wants to come on, Kwaja, Rican, Jamboy, we'll just try and get as many people on. Obviously, we might have to do some subs as well if other people want to come on. We'll see what goes on, but I'm kind of looking to let people come and have their say. God willing, this summer I will be back. Yes, God willing, man. They got DG. Why didn't we go for Kane and Elise? Arteta, that's why. This, fuck it. Let me play that again.
This fucking manager!
The same reason we ain't got Marmoush, the same reason we ain't got Kvaratskhelia, it's the same reason we haven't got Vitinha. It's just ridiculous, bro. The same reason we haven't got Semenyo. Mikel Arteta. Can't blame the players. They're going to want to play, but Mikel Arteta chooses them. Mikel Arteta sits people down. Mikel Arteta don't know how to use players, in my humble opinion. We definitely should have had both of those guys, bro. Well, look at where we were. All this bollocks that people say, like we're not a big club, the sleeping giant. Well, what the fuck have we been sleeping for? The Conkeys have been in 2 decades. Don't piss me off. Big up to DG every time, though, man. Let's keep it moving. Also was a decent at route, like I said, bro. I'll try and, because I don't know none of this. Arteta is the greased up deaf guy. Players are injured. Yeah, he won't hear it. He won't hear it. A private jet will fly from Berlin to Liverpool tomorrow. Fly and in 6 days, Hertha Berlin midfielder Kenner Icon's release clause expires. Wow. Again, I need to find out about this person. Liverpool doing a lot of Bundesliga. It's not the Farmers League, just like League On is not a Farmers League, but obviously it's not as physical and pacey as the Premier League. Maybe this guy will bang. Maybe that's why you got Iraola letting certain players go. Got to get back to a team ethic, get back to what suits the Liverpool players and the team. I don't know. I mean, I think Areola will do all right though. Linked, big up, man. Appreciate you, Sean. You have played after you recovered from the injuries, my bro. For me, it's confidence after I broke my ankle, knee, and collarbone. I had fractures in my toes. My knees are fucked. There's hardly any ligaments in my knees. You see, if I stand up in one place for too long, like an hour and a half, my legs might give out. That's why I don't, because I used to play semi-pro, innit? I used to play ball, innit? Football. But yeah, fucked up. Terry, the Arsenal grift. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, Super Nintendo flowers, bro. He makes more Arsenal videos than he does United. That's bonkers. Sideshow snob, the snobbery never ends. I still haven't even heard fucking Shane's new song, you know. I've had so much to deal with. Bare things going on. My sleeping pattern's been a joke. I was up at 5 a.m. this morning. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Just sitting there, can't go sleep. Been trying to obviously put together the pitch politics. It's been crazy. On top of the YouTube purge, on top of just been feeling disillusioned about my club because the Cronkies are saying all the good stuff, but you was going to keep this guy regardless. That's proper winded me. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going to have to go and watch Shane on playback and try and see that Sideshow Snob song. It was more of a brain related, as I used to do Muay Thai for 7 years. Amazing. So the doc said my concussion was bad. And then you have to listen. So many players can't play because of injury. So many players never made it because of injury. Good players as well. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. The sport is unforgiving. So why are we moving like we're the College of Northwest Arsenal? Make Me a Wish Foundation. Yeah, fucking UNICEF. Why are we moving like that? It's not charity, bro. I don't give a shit. Look, I just saw on Sky the other day, farewell messages from all the youth just being released at Arsenal. That happens every single year. They might not even find another club. Their dreams have just been shattered. Because that's what the club does for itself. You know what I mean? So big up, man. I don't talk about basketball because it's been long with the Miami Heat. Now I hear it, but I just don't understand. I don't know the rules. I couldn't tell you what traveling is. None of it. I played a couple of times on computer. I more played the NFL. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I just don't know anything about it. San Antonio Spurs, is that who they're playing in the games? Yeah, fair play. Appreciate you, bro. Also, I got beef with Gunnosaurus, the worst keeper in the league. Let's all the kids score. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Gun. Do you know who that was? That was Nathan Butler Oyedeji, but I don't know who it is now because Nathan's left. Just like a few other of our, youngsters that never got opportunity at this club. It happens all the time. Half of our Halen can't even get to the team, and when they do, and they do well, we can make profit off them. I'm looking at my club like I don't recognize it. But what I don't recognize as well, guys, is these numbers. What do you mean 15 people? Right, we're going to finish it here. We're going to finish it here. Let me see who else is in the building quickly. Touchline, big up your shoes and socks. We need Bruno G, Tonali, more than Tonali. I don't know, I really don't know. Because Tonali's more of a 6, and we need cover for Declan Rice. But I take Bruno, though. I love Bruno. I think Tonali's younger as well, DG, which I never knew before. 14 people, Jesus, we're getting out of it. I get you, it's hard for me to leave sport as well. It's what we love. There's Touchline's link, appreciate that. Brian, best of 7 game series, Knicks lead 2-1. 2-1? I thought they was going to sweep it. Did they play yesterday? Is it every day that they play? I don't know. I thought they were winning like 2-3-0 or something. But and then I thought it was only 5 or 6 games, not 7. I don't know nothing about it. That's my point. But big up, man. But now the Spurs have put one on because that's what BBK was saying. He said, I don't think it's going to be a clean sweep. I think they're going to put 1 or 2 on the board. But he's still saying Knicks to win. Like I said, it all means nothing to me. Knicks in 5. I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's nighttime. Big him up, man. Big him up. I was just mentioning you before because I was trying to explain like your signings and that. It's not as bad as you think. It's not glitz and glamour, but it's competent. You will get back to it, bruv. Just got to have mentality to get past it. Absolutely. Rugby is a lot like NFL, but rugby is more brutal. Facts. No pads, no helmets. I've seen a man coming off Twickenham with his eye in his hand. I was working at Twickenham behind the bar. When we finish working, they'll let you watch some of the game. I was just sitting in the crowd. There were some girls there. I was young. I don't know the fuck all about rugby. I see a guy coming off at Twickenham holding his eye in his hand. The only thing worse I've seen is when I was in Antigua, I saw a woman get her hand chopped off by a machete. On my kid's life, that's the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. The amount of blood, crazy. But that guy there with his eye, that's second place. And then when I saw my guy John get stabbed up, that was crazy as well. But yeah, brutal. Absolutely brutal. Elliot Anderson, 105. Tonali, 100. Adam, 100. Fernandez, 85. Alex Scott, 80. Lewis Hall, 70. For Lewis Hall. Ndiaye 70. That's crazy work. I'd give you like 55, 60 for Ndiaye. What are you talking about? Yeah, you've got potential, but you missed like 4 1-on-1s against City. Don't piss me off. And it's been his breakout season this year. The same I was saying for Harry Wilson. Let's give all of these men another 6 months and see if they're still banging. And then I'll go and put the money down. The market's gone, Sean. The game's gone, like Josh said, bro. Gone. That's what my coach and Doc said to me last month. Big up, man. Key, get in the, you know what I'm trying to say? Key Thomas, Key VAR Thomas. No, you know what I'm saying? Proper hater, but I love the guy. I don't know why. Arsenal should sign Noah Siddiqui from Sunderland as the backup 6. Again, for me, I don't know enough about him. I need where I can expect you to come in and hit the ground running, bro. That's where I'm at this point in time. But again, someone I don't know of, you might be absolutely right. I would say players are more protected in rugby. The way you tackle and play is regimented. I don't know. Maybe in NFL you can knock someone's head off. All right. But the same kind of things happen in rugby and there's no pads or helmets. You might be right, though. I don't watch enough of it, but I'm just saying from what I see, bro, I ain't seen no NFL player coming off holding his eye. It might happen, though. I don't know enough about to just try and do a blanket statement. You might be right. But for me, just looking at it, I'm mad. But then I do see a lot of players have their careers ended early in America. Like brain damage and fucking, so I know it's rough. I do know it's rough. Absolutely. Jay, remember you're not made of glass, bruv. You can do it. Love that. And even that guy, you know that he's Filipino. Everyone thought he's Latin, but that fucking guy that was in all the, you know, the Ben, what's his name? Adam Sandler movies, Waterboy. You can do it. You know, Deuce Bigelow. I used to love that guy. Then I'm seeing him doing MAGA stuff, Make America Great. I'm like, all right, bro. All right, bro. There's no ratings for you anymore. God willing, my bro. Big up to both of you legends, man. I'll just try and skip through some of these, if you don't mind. Big up Khalid Viewz. I'm Somalian, a skinny athlete build. Bro, you don't know Somalians are bare strong. Yeah, you don't know Somalians on this long distance thing, bro. You get me? What do you mean, bro? Skinny because you can run bare miles. You get me? I need to go to Somalia. Did anyone see all the videos? They weren't even in Somalia. I think it was in Ethiopia. You know, Cecil and that, having like some rave. I don't know if they charge people to come and watch them from AFTV, but it was packed. You know, Somalia and Ethiopia look lovely. Eastern Africa, I need to go there. Western Africa, I need to go there. South Africa, I need to go there. Only place in Africa I've been is North. And it's all Africa, by the way. You know what I mean? Let me just, Henry Nowak, probably. Yeah, Nowak. Okay, fair play. Rugby is way more skillful than the NFL, respectfully. I can't really, all I can say is that to me, it looks harder because they haven't got all the protection. But let me not downplay the NFL's thing. Rugby also, you don't get breaks every 2 seconds like in NFL. You get 1 half-time break in rugby. That's mad, yeah. Viewz, did you understand the Spanish in Mexico? Not really. But lots of them speak English. They were Mexican people telling me this, they don't even class this as Mexico. It's kind of like Dubai, like a built-up place. I need to go to Mexico City or Guadalajara or, yeah, that's the real Mexico apparently. So I'm just like, right, I don't know. I thought I was in South America. They said, no, North America, baby. AJ's in the building. My bro, sorry it's taken so long to get to you, man. Napoleon, appreciate you, bro. I just want to give a few dappings before we get gone because we ain't even got 15 people. This is terrible. You know what I mean? Just shared your stream. Big up to AJ, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's only really Perth and WA. You have to let me know what that is. Big up to you, my bro. Same with talking about the Aussie rules football teams, maybe. Fair play. Same with me. People see my picture or see me, they think I'm white, but I'm half, as my mother is white and my dad is mixed. I get it too, Viewz. Fair play. Fair play. Listen, I've got 2 different baby moms. My first one's from Jamaica. The one that I'm with now, she's English, right? So my kids, they're quarter. They're not even half black because I'm mixed. So they're quarter, but my son's darker than me. Mate, that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Can we get to 40 likes? It would be great. I've not even spoken about the likes today. I just don't expect anything now. Bad numbers, bad likes. This is what I expect now. It kind of helps to deal with the shit when you're in it. But Sean Pennington, if you're still here, brother, then prices are all way. I have always said trade or player plus cash. You're talking about the transfer fees. Big up, brother. Love that. There's Connick's link. Love that. See if I've missed anyone, man. Connor, I think I've read something from everyone. Yusuf, there's always someone. We are struggling to get Alvarez done. Yes, big up my Barcelona fan. You've been in here quite a few times as well, innit? Let me see if I can find you, bro. Let me know if I subscribe to you, Yusuf. I'm going to try and find you now, bro. I'm going to try and find you now if I can. If not, then it will have to be, I'll get you on the playback. Back. Let me get to my chat. See if I can find Yusuf quickly. If you're still in the building, put some more messages in towards the bottom. William McKenna's in the building. Big up Viewz and chat. That's what I'm saying. I'm missing people, man. But we're going to have to get out of here soon because it's crazy. Under 20, it's all like not even 15. 40 likes, Bosh. Amazing. Well done, guys, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you legends. There he is, Yusuf. We're struggling to get Alvarez done. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Well, we are, and so are you. But he wants to go to Barca. He might go to Madrid because there's no one else that's going to come in for him unless it's Arsenal. And I don't think he wants to live in England. I think that's what's stopping him. I'm already subscribed to Yusuf. Of course I am. But you've been here a few times now. So you know what it is. Yeah? With great power comes great responsibility. Don't fuck it up. Because as soon as it comes, it can go just as quick. You know what I'm saying? Big up to you. Jam Boy's in the building. How you doing, my friend? Good to have you in, man. That's why I'm just trying to go through this chat quickly to see if I've missed anyone, because we've been over 2 hours. There's not too much to talk about, and everyone's filing out like it's a fucking fire drill. Do you know what I'm trying? But I appreciate you, legends, man. Big up. AJ the Mod, Brian, that makes sense, brother. He said if the board is forcing the player on Alonso, then no thanks. But if Alonso wants him, then yes, fair play. And Alonso's a good coach. Don't get it twisted. Real Madrid's just a circus. The players run everything. You know what I'm saying? Don't try and say Alonso's bad. He ain't. I think he might do well at Chelsea. And they've only got 1 game a week until the Cups. So don't rule out Chelsea. Big up to Quaja. Shane's still in the building. Alvarez ain't going to play under Psycho Mick. There's that as well. Even Rodgers, all the players that we want. Yeah, I want them so that we don't not get them. But he's absolutely right. Look at Gyökeres. Look at Eze, bro. Look at Madueke. Brace in the Champions League. Sat down for a month. Daumann comes on, puts our league back on track. Don't get to play again other than microwave minutes in a dead game that no one cares about. Eze, hat trick, sat down for 9 weeks. This isn't coincidence. This is Mikel Arteta. You know what I mean? But yeah, Shane is right. It could be Rodrigo, Morgan Rogers. It could be anybody, and they still might not bang because of Mikel Arteta and his system. Big up to Shane every single time. Brian, how much do you think Rashford would cost you with Chelsea? I mean, look, what they was asking for like 35 million euros or something. That's like 30 million pounds. But you've just gone out and spent like 70 to 80 on Gordon. Bastards, I don't know, man. If I was Rashford, I'd feel pissed off with that. I can't lie. Big up Shane every time from AJ. Connor's bigging up Shane. Williams bigging up Shane. AJ's put Quaja's link in there. I appreciate you, legends. Premier League clubs have held talks over buying an artificial intelligence chatbot to help in transfer negotiations, but you're not getting it for VAR. They're doing everything but the right thing. That's how you know there's corruption in the game. At least 3 top clubs are seriously... they might as well do it for Arsenal because our guys are shit. The AI guys will probably be better in terms of talent ID and getting things done. And I'm doing Wreck-It Ralph as well. I've just come to the window. I'm sick of my life at this point, guys. I promise you. I'm sick of my life at this point. But listen. Fucking, I've just come back into this one. There's 19 now, but it's still under 20, and we've gone for over 2 hours. There's nothing much to talk about. I'll probably be back later with a little pre-record. If there's more headlines to get through, more transfers, little something like that. If not, then definitely back tomorrow, midday. Clean through if that's still going on. Look out for that. And then, of course, Under the Lens with Football with Ends. And I might even have another Under the Lens on Thursday with someone I've been trying to get hold of for a minute. It might be finally happening. I won't say nothing yet, though, just until I confirm. But make sure you keep an eye out for that. Press the bell notification and show everyone in here with channels love. I've only got 1 subscriber today, but it's better than not getting any. So whoever that was, big up to you. Don't leave. Don't go anywhere. We're going to try and find someone for you. It's not too far under 20 now. It's not too far under 20, so it's not too embarrassing. I say that, and then look. Oh, no, 18. Not too bad. Not too bad whatsoever. Let's see who's live. No one but Zir at the moment. I don't know what time BBK goes live anymore. Big up DJB. Look, what's he got? Kenny and Dan. I still ain't even been on DJB's channel, you know. This is what I'm trying to say. Are we friends? Are we cool, DJ? You know? You know, even Normski, but I've still ain't done it Under the Lens. Are we all right? You know what I mean? I won't force people, but still. Let me see. Nobody's coming up. JSY. She's always got stuff going. Rasta Stocks is later. Trimless later. Alfie D coming up. Diesel is back. DJB, that's all coming up. Yeah, the only person at the moment is Zir. Does anyone know if anyone else is live? Quaj is normally putting who's live. Great stream. Big up, man. Appreciate you, my bro. Big up to Sam and to Connor and to AJ and to Fraley, all of the guys. DG, Brian, the realist on Shane, Williams been in the building. AJ, Quaja, Zir is live. You know what I mean? Yusuf's been in the building. We got 40 likes. Amazing stuff. And Fraley's over on Twitch as well, man. Big up, man. I'm gonna follow you over there as well. I'll try and log in a minute, actually. Right. I don't know anyone else but Zir, people. I can't see no. I need my guy anyway. Bayern Munich fan. Get over to Zir, hit him with a Viewz raid, even if you don't stay. Viewz raid, like, and then have a good day. And we'll either be back later or definitely tomorrow, my people. Peace.
What in the hell is going on?
Excellent question. And the answer you're looking for lies right here.
Who are you? Really?
Really? I am just a figment of your imagination.